Hey y'all. Oh Lord, let's raise that up, y'all. Let's do some adjusting here. Hold on, y'all. My cord is stuck on something. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Hey y'all. Alright, there we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm fixing my cord. Happy Soul Sunday. Happy Soul Sunday, y'all. All right, let's see. There you go. Now I can see y'all. How we doing, y'all? It's Soul Sunday. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, y'all. I hope y'all somewhere staying warm, child. It's 20 degrees in Florida. What is we got going on, y'all? Grand Rising. How we feeling today, y'all? How we feeling, y'all? I hope y'all are feeling amazing. I hope y'all are somewhere staying warm. You lounging in bed. Where else you gonna go? It's cold, y'all. And you know Florida, right? I got up this morning and we didn't lose electricity, right? But I have, like, in my subdivision, in my neighborhood, right? A lot of people lost power. Cause you know Florida ain't used to no cold weather now, y'all. Stop. People on Facebook in my community talking about they lost power, and like my cousin, their pipes froze, so their water wouldn't come on this morning. We good in these parts, y'all. Hey, God said, I don't do that. It's too cold. Do not do that. So hey, I'm good in these parts, child. Hey, the heat is heating, all right, and the water is watering, and we doing good. You lost power in Tampa? Wow. That's crazy, y'all. You know, Florida ain't really ready. Now, I can say, y'all, though, this is the coldest it's been in Florida. Like, we set a record, y'all. Like, we set a record. I think the coldest was like 1906 or 1936 or something like that. So we absolutely set a record last night, y'all, and today. Like, I think the high today, like 20-something, child. I don't know. I'm in the house, in the fireplace going out front. All right? Hot tea, y'all. Let me know what y'all sipping on. I'm sipping on hot tea. All right, somebody, you may be a message for somebody, because your channel song is My Heart, My Son. All right, somebody, when you saw the sonogram, you knew that this particular child was going to be special. This is what I'm hearing. I'm saying the sonogram, right? And you understood, right, what it meant to be a mother, but it's something about being a mother of that particular son is what I'm hearing. This is a message about your son. See, your son has your heart. And what you have to realize is you have to be more sensitive, right, to whoever this particular child is, because they have your heart the way the other children don't understand. Like, this is a son that understands your grief, but they also understand your joy, right? So a lot of times, y'all, we have to watch as mothers our emotions, because you feel like the kids, they okay, right, as long as I'm smiling, right? This is a message for somebody with a son. This particular son is someone who is, I'm saying Pisces energy, right? I'm saying somebody who is very inquisitive, right? Cancer, somebody who is very emotional. Like, whoever your son is, they got a lot of emotions in their charts. Like, this is someone who is very sensitive, right? They are a seer, right? This son is a seer. And let me tell you, this son has never made a wrong decision. They don't play that, right? And you feel like you just got, oh, my son is just a good child. No, your son is a seer. And your son understands, right, that there are certain things, like this son you can trust is what I'm hearing. Like, this son has your heart is what I'm hearing. My heart, my son. And a lot of times you could cry, right? I'm seeing girls who cry, right? A lot of times you feel like you're going through a lot. Let me tell you, never make your son your husband, because that shit ain't right. But also understand the sensitive nature of your son, which is why you have to kind of watch the connection, right? Because this is someone who cares deeply for you, right? So a lot of times, let me tell you, do not dump on your sons, ladies, because they will become that protected over you, and they will never go live their own life. This is a good son, right? This is somebody who would literally stay with you forever, just to make sure that you're okay, right? So do not allow him, right, to forsake his own life is what I'm hearing God say, because this is a good son. He has your heart, right? But what you got to realize is that you've taught him how to stand on his own. So when you release him to the world, he's going to be a king. He already is, right? This is a message for somebody. Your son is a prince. Like already down pat. He ain't gave you no troubles. You ain't got nothing. Like this is a good man, Brenda, right? But you have to also make him know that it's okay for him to live his own life, y'all. Because when you have a good son, y'all, I don't know. This is a message for somebody. My heart, my soul. This is your channel song. I don't know. This is what I'm hearing, right? You have to realize though, because he has your heart though, he would literally stay there and be with you forever. Push him to his own goals, right? Push him to step outside and do. Let him know that mama good, right? You can move on and you can be the best son, right? Because you've already been that. That's a message for somebody. That thing say, you my pride, my proof. Yeah, you my pride, my proof, right? And you could have raised him alone, right? This could be a single mother, right? Take it how it resonates, right? Maybe y'all a family. Maybe this is a single mother. But my heart, my proof, right? That one is going to be your proof that you did a good job. Y'all stop playing. That's somebody's message. All right. How y'all doing, y'all? I hope y'all are having an amazing day. The song just came on, y'all. So, hey, we just channeled it out, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. If y'all are new to the live, welcome, child. All right. If you're returning, welcome back, y'all. I am the Lady Empath 1111. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I hope y'all staying warm, y'all. All right, let's go and get into the messages, y'all. It is Soul Sunday. All right, and today is the full moon in Leo, right? Leo is about that confidence, child. Y'all know I'm big Leo energy over here, y'all, right? But Leo gives you the confidence to step, right, out. But you can't step out, y'all, until you go within, right? So that's today's topic, y'all. It's about going within so that you can do what? Step out, y'all. You can't step out, child, until you go within. All right, so that's what it's about. Your next song, y'all, is Nothing to Something. Someone's name could be Tina, right? Tiana, Nina, Grace. Yeah. The solace that's supposed to be found is found in you. And I have gotten so lost in this world of isolation. Somebody, the solace that you've been looking for is found within you. And a lot of times we get lost in the hustle and bustle of the world, right? Sometimes you can't, really focus on what it is that you should be focusing on because you're focusing on everything else, right? Everything else around you, everybody else around you. See, the ability to turn nothing into something means that you have to fill the voids, right? See, a lot of times, y'all, we want what we desire, and what we desire absolutely wants us, right? But when you're in that void space, like I'm seeing a dark hole, I'm seeing somebody putting something into a hole, right? But you got to fill the hole, y'all. It's okay. Like somebody, you got to put all of your grief, all of your hurt, all of your pain, all of your trauma into this hole. And the thing about the hole, y'all, now I'm seeing somebody pack the dirt in. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, you got to pack that shit in, right? Pack the dirt in. Now, let me tell you, if you got to put a little water in it, what is the water, y'all? Tears. Stop playing. The water are the tears, right? See, sometimes you want to pack that shit in, but the dirt is sand. I'm seeing sand, right? The dirt is sand, right? And a lot of times you want to put it in there, but you ain't put the water, the moisture, so that you can pack it in. What is the moisture? Your tears. Somebody, you got to cry it out, right? And your ability to cry it out is what's going to pack it in, y'all. Now it ain't going nowhere. It's going to be solid. See, a lot of times, y'all, we don't want to cry because we feel like we've overcome certain situations in our life. And absolutely, you have overcome them, y'all. But what you got to realize is that sometimes we be so happy, y'all, that we came out the crazy situation, right? And that joy is real. Stop playing, right? You done come out of some stuff. And whether it was a bad marriage or a bad job situation, whether it was a toxic family environment, whatever it is, y'all, you are absolutely happy that you came out. But let me tell you, right, you still have to grieve how you got there. Stop playing. You have to be able to grieve how you got there, y'all. See, a lot of times we be so happy that we ain't there anymore. You never took the time to learn the lesson that got you there. And let me tell you something. If you learn that lesson about why you got there, you gonna grieve that shit, right? You gonna be like, well, hey, what did I do and how did I get here? Oh my God, right? But now you gotta look at it and you look within and you say, yeah, I gotta grieve her, right? I gotta grieve him, right? Because let me tell you, until you grieve that old version of yourself, you will always hold on to that version of yourself. But that is not who you are, y'all. So when you realize that you got to grieve, right, who you were when you made those bad decisions, absolutely you happy. Absolutely you moved on. But a lot of times you will still be stuck, right? Limitations will be there because you have not learned the lesson of why you ended up in that particular situation. So now you have to realize that, damn, even though I ain't that person, right, that was in that toxic relationship that got cheated on, or that was the cheater, right? Whoever, right, you were in that situation, you're no longer that person. But until you grieve that person, then you don't really learn the lesson. Moving on, or the ability to move on, is great, but you still gonna hit that wall, y'all, because you still got to be able to say, well, dang, why, right, did I end up in that situation? Why, right? Did I stay so long? I'm seeing thought manipulation. I'm seeing an argument. This was a past relationship. And you stayed in that relationship even though you knew that shit was toxic because this person beat your confidence down. I'm seeing y'all arguing. And whoever this person is, I'm talking about, they knew every insecurity that you had. And this is somebody who literally brought up everything from your childhood, right, from your teenage years. Like, this is somebody either you shared a lot of information with, or they know you for a very long time, and they literally will bring up everything they could think of to tear you down, right? And now you not in that anymore, but guess what? The insecurities are still there, right? And you can't move on into a healthy relationship or a healthy job situation. Let me tell you, if you had a boss that told you everything was always wrong with what you did, right? You couldn't do nothing wrong for this boss. This boss done wrote you up. This boss done told you that everything about you is wrong, right? And now you over here like, damn, now you at your new job. You love your new job. But now you're second guessing every decision you make in that job, right? Because somebody done beat your confidence down so bad that you don't even have the confidence in yourself to do the job, right? So whether it's a job, y'all, or a relationship, it does not matter. People will beat you down, right, to the point where you were insecure. And even when you move past that situation, if you do not face the insecurity within, you will take it with you. Somebody, Sasha. Someone's name could be Sasha, Kobe. SK could be somebody's initials. Your channel song is Tell Me What You Want, right? And I feel like that's a message for someone where God is saying, look, you got to tell me what it is that you want. 52 or 25 could be significant. 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is spirituality, right? Sometimes you got to be able to look within and see somebody, your wall painted green in your house. You can have a green accent wall. Somebody want to take a trip to Maldives. I'm seeing those little hut things in the sea, right? The little resort thing, and they got the little cabana things, and it's sitting on the ocean. Like, that's what I'm picturing too. Like, literally, God is saying, tell me what you want. If that's what you want, then that's what you desire, and that's what you're gonna get, right? But God is literally saying, tell me what you want. I'm hearing, ask me for a bungalow. Thank you, Big Zay. Thank you. Yes, I'm seeing those little bungalows in the water, right? And a lot of times, y'all, you look and you dream, because this is all I'm hearing, y'all, is that you dream outside of yourself, and what it is that you desire is within. God will not allow you to dream it if you cannot obtain it, y'all. You ain't gonna dream about nothing you can't have, y'all, or that you don't even desire, right? Let me tell you something. You ain't never dreamt about a bad relationship because you ain't want that shit, right? So whatever it is that God gives you the ability to dream, right, to see for yourself, is because you absolutely have the ability to obtain it. God saying, tell me what you want. Shit, right? Somebody, I'm seeing act 2. Somebody, you could be an actress. Right? Act 2. Yeah, this is the second act of your life is what I'm hearing. Right? Act 1 was your trial period. Stop playing. Act 2 is how you gonna live that shit out, y'all. Somebody, you gotta live it out. Yeah, it's time for you. I'm hearing live out loud. Yeah, stop playing liberation. Right? This is the Queen Mother. Right? Stop playing, somebody. You are the Queen Mother. And God say, I'll do what? Anything for you. Stop playing. Lettucey. Somebody, you a Lettucey fan? God says, ask me for a hard thing. Why? Because I'll do anything for you. Stop playing. God took me away today. I pray I did everything I could to honor you. Who you honor, y'all? Yourself. You don't do things to honor other people. So if God took me away today, I've done everything, child, to honor me. I can smile at that, y'all. If God took me away today, I would have no regrets. Why? Because I show up in this world every day to honor who? Me. Right? I do what makes me happy. I let go of what does not make me happy. And I honor myself, y'all. And if God called you home today, can you say the same? Hello? Have you done anything for you? And if not, then today you start, right? Today you start doing anything and everything for you, right? The way you showed up for other people, y'all, today is your day of liberation. Someone's nanny, I don't know, nanny came out. Maybe this is an ancestor message. Maybe you call your grandmama nanny, right? Or maybe you had a nanny. I don't know whoever this is, but this is the queen mother energy, right? That I'm channeling that has something to do with your liberation and setting yourself free. Somebody, you could be 37. Somebody could be born in 73. Anything for you is your channel song. It says, on broken pieces from the past, we have now nothing better than right now. Right? You ain't got nothing better than right now, y'all. Stop playing. There is nothing better than right now. Yesterday gone, you can't change it no way, and tomorrow ain't here. So there is nothing better than right now. You are the better. Put that in the comments, right? I am the better. Anything for you, right? Let us see is your channel song. When you live your life in a way that you can do anything for yourself, that's when you know you have become what? The divine. Right? And whether that is the divine feminine or the divine masculine, right? That is when you become the divine. That's who you are, y'all. I love it. I am the better, right? When you realize that you are the better that you've been trying to get to, you already there, y'all. Somebody you have been striving to get to better. Guess what, love? You there. Stop playing, y'all. All the joy you bring in my life, I'll do anything for you, right? I'll do anything for you, right? Because everybody else that you did anything for that did not appreciate your anything, which was everything, which was all you had, child. Stop playing, right? You did anything, everything, you gave it your all, and they still looked you in your face and told you it wasn't enough. Grand Rising, Tay. Right? So now you look up and you say, you know what? All of that, anything that I was giving to everybody else, I'm giving it to myself, child. Stop playing. Grand Rising. Hello, Supreme Rising. Right? Thank you, Shirley. And let's do that, y'all. Right? Make sure you help me meet today's live goal. Why? Because that's the galaxy, y'all. This is universal energy, right? Universal energy. So how I sit here and deliver messages to y'all? Because I read energy. What is that? God, y'all, stop playing. God is energy, right? God is energy. God is around us, in us, all around us, in everything at all times. So you can pull on God out of anything. What is that? Anything for you. Stop playing. You can pull on God through music, y'all. She wrote the lyrics to this song. I can channel it to mean whatever the heck I want it to mean, right? Because that's God, right? When people write cards, let's be clear. I got my cards right here. What does that mean? A message through God, and all I'm doing is looking at the pictures and telling y'all what God is telling me to tell you, right? I can go get my Bible off a shelf some damn well, right? Because again, those are words, and all you got to do is read the words and give the message that God has given you. It's all resource information because God is the only source. Right? And when you source information, thank you, love. When you source information from God, right? You have all of these tools that are available to you to do what? Deliver the message that God gave you to deliver. And it ain't got shit to do with what's right and what's wrong because all of it is coming through what? God. There is no right and wrong when you are dealing with God. Everything else is a tool. Let's be clear. Yeah. I need you. God has need of someone's gifts is what I'm hearing. Your channel song is I need you, right? Galaxy, y'all. Look at that galaxy. Look at that light. Like God has need of you is what I'm hearing. 973 could be significant on 310. That could be in someone's phone number or address. All right, I got 973 and 310. Somebody, you're walking into the season of your life where you're going to be the most liberated, right, that you've ever felt. I'm hearing level up. Like somebody, you leveling up. Stop that shit, y'all. Like you are leveling up to a point where you now are cutting the cords with people, places, and things that cannot go with you, right? I'm seeing the number 39 or 93 could be significant, right? Somebody could be 39 years old. Somebody could be born in 93, right? But this is your level up season is what I'm hearing God say, right? You are walking into your queen or your king authority, right? And as you understand that this is your level up, y'all, but hey, with every level up comes what? A leveling, right? You got to go level some stuff out, y'all. You got to go clear some stuff out. I'm seeing a machete. Somebody, you could be from Jamaica. I'm seeing somebody cutting down trees. Somebody you can work outside, right? But I'm seeing somebody wielding a machete, y'all. I remember when I went to Jamaica last year, right? And I was talking to the king, and I was like, man, these people out here cutting grass with machetes. Y'all stop playing, right? So I hear God saying, you clearing away everything, y'all. You're clearing away everything, y'all, that stop you from being able to see the path, y'all. Like now I'm seeing a pathway, right? And sometimes you knew that God was taking you somewhere, but you were not able to see the path because it had not been cleared out yet. See, somebody, you've been stuck in that period. I'm seeing a corn maze or a cornfield. Somebody, you live out in country some damn well, right? But you got stuck in the maze simply because the path had not yet been cleared. Somebody, you waiting on God to clear the path, right? That's what this is. Like you literally been waiting. But the thing is, you forgot, y'all, that you had the machete in your hand. Stop playing, girl. You had the machete in your hand and you sitting here, right? You waiting on God like, damn, God, you gonna clear the rest of the way, man? What you doing? What you, somebody, I'm telling y'all, man, God, what you doing, man? I'm waiting on you. God said, I'm waiting on you. Cause why? I need you. Why? Because you co-create with God, y'all. God, you ain't waiting on God. God waiting on you. You the one with the machete in your hand. You got God, like, what is you talking about? You waiting on me. I'm waiting on you. Why? Because this is a co-creation process. You co-create this life with God, y'all. God is in you. God is waiting on you. You ain't waiting on God. Why? Because God is within. And at every day, every moment, every decade, every lifetime, right, that we were taught to look without for direction and guidance, all of this is a remembering, y'all, that God is within you. So every day that you was on your knees and you prayed to somebody outside of you to save you, then God said, get your ass up. Why are you on your knees? I am within you. Can you please stand up and remember who you are? Why? Because God is within. And you ain't got to beg, please, steal, borrow, nothing. You got to get up and remember who you are. This do in remembrance of me, y'all, is your lifetime of what? Remembering who you are. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, you are remembering who you are every day of your life. Is a remembrance of who you are. And every day that you wake up is a day for you to say, dang, now I remember who I am. Somebody, remember who you are, right? That is why we are here, y'all. That is why we are on this earth. And all of it has to do with what? You remembering who you are. It's Soul Sunday, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, y'all. We're going to get into the energy. Somebody, Waterfall is your channel song. You just got to cry it out, y'all. Waterfall. Yeah. Because this is your level up season. This is your level up season. Love is whatever we make it. That's the lyrics to the song. It says, fuck what they say, right? Love is what we make it, right? Did they mention the pride before the fall? All right, somebody, you need to watch your pride, y'all. Pride comes before your fall, right? It says, did they mention the pride before the fall? Somebody, don't let your pride make you miss this next level up in God is what I'm hearing, y'all, because this is the channel song. Don't let your pride allow you to miss this next level up that God has for you. Sometimes people need help. Right? Sometimes people need help, but in your season, right? Somebody, this is about seasons, right? This is about seasons and understanding that everything is a time and a place and a season for everything, which means everything changes, y'all. If you think that you can stay the same way all your life, then you are not in this world, right? Because everything in this world is seasonal. What is that? It starts and it ends, right? And every level up, y'all, is an end of an old season and leveling up into the next season. So if you over here talking about, well, I like where I am, I'm not changing. And God said, well, how am I going to level you up if you telling me you not going to change? Hey, love. Hey, so what you got to realize is that with level ups comes seasons as well. And some people, y'all, cannot go into this next season with you. And when you realize that, you'll just say, okay, well, thank you for the level up, right? And you don't look back to see who can or cannot come with you. Why? Because you've leveled up and you have moved away. This is your season. Stop playing, y'all. New beginnings, right? I'm seeing the number 1. Right? This is your new beginning, y'all. This is the time for action in your life. This is the year, y'all, of what? 1. Stop playing, right? This is the year of new beginnings, of your 1, right? And what you got to realize is that we have just been in this void space. Like I tell y'all, it's like waiting on the elevator, right? You have to realize that January 31st means nothing to the chosen, right? That's some calendar year shit, y'all. God ain't made no dates. God ain't said, oh, okay, on December 31st, welcome in the new year. Now, woo, behold, all things have become new. Yet, no. God never said that, y'all. Stop playing, right? God never said that, right? You've been in an integration period because God goes through what? The astrology, y'all, right? The sun, the moon, the stars, the seasons, right? God works in seasons. God does not work on a calendar, y'all. There is no dates. God didn't create the numbers 1 through 31. God didn't create January through December. That is man-made shit, y'all. And when you realize that man-made stuff means nothing to the chosen, then what you will do is pay attention to what God left you, which is what? Astrology. The sun, the moon, and the stars, y'all. I will never understand why people will pay more attention to a calendar year, right? Or what the hell people said it's supposed to be versus what God left you. And the only thing God left you wasn't the Bible. God left you the moon and the stars. People created the Bible. Grand Rising, JG, Love and Light, right? So what you got to realize is that when God created everything, it ain't 2 things, but you know God created, which was what? You and the heaven and the stars. Stop playing, right? The only thing in your Bible, right, that God created was man and the heavens and the earth. So why in the hell have you taken the same word that you read and made it about somebody other than you and astrology? How do you read the same book and interpret it other than being about you? It was never about them other people. It was never about Jesus. Hell, Jesus is you. You are Jesus. You walked this earth, right? You came here, manifested up. I married some damn body. Who the hell knows, right? Because Mary asked for celibate, so whatever, right? We ain't got time to go there this morning, right? But what you got to understand is you are. So even if you want to read the Bible, read yourself as Jesus. You, David, you, the world is Goliath, right? You, Job, that is you. All of these are stories about how your ass show up in this world, or the people around you, or your families and your siblings and all of that, y'all. So if you got to understand it, then put yourself in there. It's white. If you gonna put yourself there, then put yourself there, y'all. Stop reading the Bible as if it's something outside of you and now you got to go obtain something. No, you are. That is your life. Those are the things that you go through. Those are the things that you experience. Why? Because it's all energy. God said, look at the song, Love, energy. Stop fucking playing. Energy, y'all. The song, right? Someone's name is Tiana, right? Keon. All right, Harold, right? This is energy, y'all. And when you realize energy, right, is God, then you'll realize that everything you need to navigate this world is within you. Why? Because God is within you. 483 could be significant. Someone, you could be 36 or born in 63. All right. What you got to realize is that energy is all around us and in us. And as long as you listen to what's within, what God, right, your intuition, and read your birth chart, read your natal chart. Y'all, today is a full moon in Leo, right? So if you have Leo placements, even Taurus, right, you got to be able to follow the transit of what's taking place if you really want to know how to govern your life accordingly to God. Right? You ain't got to read the Bible to see how you supposed to live your life. You listen to God within. Anybody who knows that they got God within don't need 10 commandments. That's stupid. You love yourself not to kill nobody. You love yourself enough not to be lying. You love yourself enough not to be stealing. You don't need somebody to tell you how to live your life when you understand that God is within you, because you protect the God within, which is what? Your temple. I ain't got to tell my babies not to fornicate. I tell them their body is a temple, and whoever you let in your body now defiles your temple. Now, if you want that motherfucker in your temple, go and get it, right? But if you realize you maybe don't want that motherfucker in your temple, then baby girl, don't do that shit. That's how I talk to my girls. I don't have to tell her no dumb shit. I don't have to tell my son don't go sleep around. I say, son, you are a prince. Hello, and your mama is a queen. Now, if you lay with a peasant, you might have peasant babies. Okay? So if you want peasant babies, then go lay down with a peasant. If you want kings and queens, then you might want to wrap that shit up. Hello. Talk to your kids real, y'all. Stop telling them if you fornicate, you're going to die and go to hell. Sure don't know nothing about heaven and hell. That's stupid. Right? Stop telling your kids stuff that makes no sense in this lifetime. That shit might have worked, y'all, years ago. Right? But nobody cares about that. That's why the churches is empty, because nobody wants to hear that they're going to heaven or hell. People want to hear how they can help themselves in this lifetime. Why? Because you in heaven or you in hell right now. Heaven and hell is not a place you go, y'all. It is the reality that you create right now. So if you wake up every day and you letting your life beat you down and you depressed and you want to go get no help and you want to live like that, then guess what? You in hell, right? If you go create children with crazy ass people, now guess what? You in hell, right? So when you realize that you are the author and finisher of your faith with God, right, then you just make better choices. You love yourself enough to say, do I really want to connect myself with this person? Now, if I sleep with this person here, and there's a chance that we might procreate and I got to be attached to this motherfucker the rest of my life, and never mind, cross your legs. Nope, hold that shit in, right? If you teach people how to think about the consequences of their actions, then they won't take the action. Stop telling people they're going to die and go to hell. Don't no damn body care about that. What you got to realize is that there are consequences to actions, and people don't teach that. They don't want you to understand that, because guess what? Then you will heal enough not to do dumb shit, and now you ain't going to go to church and get them all your money no more, because now you done healed. People ain't teaching you how to heal. They teach you how to keep coming back. Because if you got to keep coming back to them, then they can keep getting your money, right? I teach you how to heal and be an individual. My prayer is that you never come back. Hello? Right? Unless you need maintenance, okay? Schedule me if you need maintenance, right? Schedule my 1 hour live or my life coaching if you need maintenance. But let me tell you, if you go through my life coaching, I only want to see your ass back once every 6 months for maintenance. Why? Because I'm going to give you the tools to make you be an individual, y'all. And I tell you, the people who teach you how to be an individual, them the damn people you listen to, y'all. Not somebody that wants you to keep coming back. Girl, when you going to schedule your next appointment with me? I hope you don't schedule with me, because then that means I've done my job. Oh, hey, y'all. That means I did my job, y'all. That's what a real mentor, a real spiritualist, a real prophetess, a real whatever the hell you want to label folks these days, because I'm all of it. I don't care what you label me, right? But as long as I get you healed and about my face, then that means I got one more out in the world that's doing a goddamn thing. Hello, right? So then you move on, y'all, and it's about growth. Right? It's about growth. It ain't about staying stuck where you are, y'all. And the thing about it is people usually despise those. Put 1044 in the comments, y'all. People despise those who teach growth. Because once you teach somebody how to fish, child, they ain't coming back to you, y'all. I teach y'all how to fish because I don't need y'all coming back to me. All right? Let's get into the energy, y'all. It's 1044. All right? So somebody, you're in a new season in life is what I'm hearing. Khalil could be significant. Ray. RK could be someone's initials. You're entering into a new season. All right. This is a season where there is no more grief. All right. January 29th. Oh, shit. That's my grandma's birthday. Y'all, I got January 29th out here. 129. All right. But somebody, yeah, that season of grief is over with, y'all. Grandma say, yeah, this is, yeah. Yeah, somebody, you could be grieving the loss of a loved one. Because my grandma's birthday was January 29th, y'all. I got 129, right? So what I'm seeing God say is that period of grief is over, y'all. It'll be 5 years in April that my grandma has been gone, y'all. And what I tell people is this. Hey, the day my grandma left this earth was the day that I started walking in my purpose the way I saw fit. Not the way everybody wanted me. Not standing up in somebody's church prophesying and doing. No, right? I share my gift the way I want to share my gift. And it was not until she left this earth and gave me damn near the permission to do it. Right? Go and be happy. Go and live your life. Go and share your gift the way you want to. And I know this is a message. Why? Miss Cash that says that. That's one of my grandma's best friend's names. Stop playing, girl. Mother Cash is what we used to call her. This is an ancestor message. You're being elevated. Your channel song is so high. John Legend, the number 13. Y'all don't fucking play. My birthday on the 13th. This song has 13 comments and 1.3 thousand likes. Cash is one of her best friends. This is an ancestor message, y'all. Somebody, you have someone who's going on. You got to release the grief, though. I don't grieve about it, y'all. Me and my grandma talk every day. Stop playing, right? We talk every day. Hey, grandma, how you doing? Happy birthday, right? There is no sadness when you understand that your loved one left this earth to be able to elevate and protect you, right? The blessings and the achievements and the honors that I've gotten since my grandma passed away, y'all stop playing. I done been in Forbes twice. I'm like Florida Women to Know, damn Influential Women magazine, damn Forbes 2024, Forbes 2025. I got more shit coming out this year, y'all. When my grandma left this earth, she said, now I can go work for you because you put in the work for me on this 3D earth. Somebody, you got to release the grief because whoever this loved one is, they have passed on so that they can protect you, right? This is about your level up. Stop playing, right? This is your season. Stop playing, right? This is your level up season and your level of liberation. Somebody, you being liberated. Stop playing, right? 111 in the chat. Stop playing. That is alignment, y'all. And somebody, you're realizing that as a queen, right? The queen mother, you are now being liberated in this level up, and it is your season, y'all. Release the grief. Elevation so high. John Legend. We going to a place only lovers go, to a spot that we never know. Y'all, life is about to be sweet for somebody, child. It says the top of the clouds. We're following away. Oh, this feels so crazy. Somebody, you about to be on what? Cloud 9. Stop playing. Walking on cloud 9. Put cloud 9 in the comments. Stop playing. Somebody, this is cloud 9. Yeah, you walking on cloud 9, y'all. Stop playing. This is your level up. And this is how you walking. You walking heavy, child. Stop playing that. You walking heavy and you doing it on what? Cloud 9. This is elevation. This is level up, y'all. And when you realize that what it is that you desire is coming in, you walk heavy, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody, yeah, I love it. And you walking in what? Truth. Stop playing. Truth. You walking in truth, y'all. This is the number 34. Somebody, you could be 34 or 43 years old. That's 7. 7 is spirituality. Somebody, you have become the mirror of truth. And let me tell you, y'all, when you become the mirror of truth, not everybody can look at you, y'all. Like I have gotten to a season in my life where my tribe is real small. Hello. Right? My soul circle is really small. Why? Because when you become the mirror of truth, what is that? People look at you and realize that they could have made better choices and decisions too. Right? You become the mirror when you choose to make better choices for yourself, and then God elevates you, y'all. Everybody has the same opportunities to do better, and especially the people around you. You become the mirror to what other people choose not to do, which is that heal, y'all. Stop playing. People will choose not to heal and then look at you as if you offended them because you did what? Walk in your truth. Stop playing. Somebody, you have become the walking truth. And when you realize that not everybody can be in that energy of truth, y'all, I literally used to sit back until now, right? But give me maybe even 6 months ago, y'all, maybe a year, right? And I used to be like, damn, y'all, I ain't got no friends, ain't many people around. And then God said, bitch, because you the truth. And everybody can't look at you. Everybody can't be in your energy. Everybody won't be around you. People have to take your ass in doses. Why? Because they don't like the truth. Y'all stop playing. Right? Stop playing. People don't like the truth. And when you become the truth, what is that? The truth that you face your broken shit. You healed your broken shit. You was broken just like everybody else. You decided to accept the truth that you made bad decisions and you made better decisions and now you heal. What is that? You become what? The truth. You the truth, girl. Stop playing. You the truth. Right? You have radically accepted the fact that you made some mistakes in your life. You honor your truth. You elevate so high, right above the people on the ground that you become the truth. And it's in your heart, your channel song, my whole heart. Someone's name could be Janet. Someone's first name could start with J. Last name could be Brown. This channel song, My Whole Heart by J. Brown. Right? Somebody you're realizing that your heart, y'all, it's your heart that people are attracted to. But they ain't able to stand in your truth, y'all. Stop playing, right? People are attracted to me because of my heart, y'all. I got a big heart. So everybody want to come over to the lady Empath because she got a big heart, y'all. Everybody, oh, she going to help us. She going to love on us. She going to do all of that, right? She going to be there, y'all. When you are a chosen, you have a big heart. But what people don't want to understand is that heart comes with a mirror. Woo, that their asses can't stand in. So they come to you because of your heart. And then when you reflect the truth on their asses as to why they in your energy, what is that? Because they opportunists, because they want shit, because they want money, because they want just your accolades. They want your light. They want to be attached to you, y'all, without doing what? The work. Stop playing. People want to be attached to you for your light, but they don't want to do the work that comes with all of this magnificent light, y'all. So what is that? When you become the truth and they got to look you in your face and realize that they ain't got no light, they don't even want to do the work. Work ain't even appealing to them. They don't want to heal. They just want to be around you. Guess what? God will expose, and either you will cut them off or God will, right? Because many people, y'all, will be trauma bond. Let's talk about it. That's the message I got the other night, y'all. And we talked about it on Friday's Live. We were talking about karmic twins, false twins, and all of that, right? But a lot of these people, y'all, are trauma bonds as well. You can have trauma bonds with your family, your friends, right? Somebody see your light, they want to come to you and tell you their whole life story of what the fuck that happened to them. You appreciate the story because you get it, right? You're like, oh man, I'm sorry that happened to you. Okay, you might even counsel with them a little bit. Next thing you know, you a part of their damn family and you over here like, the fuck is we doing here? Like, what? What am I getting out of this relationship? Let me tell you, if it's not a reciprocal relationship where you getting and y'all giving equally, then this ain't no, what we doing here? No, y'all. But people will attach themselves to you for your light. And they want that light for themselves, but they are not doing the work to get it within. So then they live under your light, and all your light, y'all, does is cover their shadow, right? So now you with these people, you being drained because your light is now making all of them feel like they in their bag. Man, I'm doing my thing. I'm good. Because why? Because I'm attached to this king over here, and this king got this light, man. He got his own business. He got this, and I'm hanging with him, right? So now it makes me feel like I'm doing my thing, but king, guess what? These motherfuckers living under your light. They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. And here you are with your great and wonderful light, king ass self. And then you over here with these damn peasants. And the peasants feel like they like you. So then what they doing? Disrespecting you. They treat your ass common as hell. Like you ain't worked your ass off of where you at. Why? Because you still buying sections, y'all. And you popping bottles. Y'all, when you buying sections and popping bottles, yeah, your homeboys coming out. Why? Because them motherfuckers ain't got no money. And let me tell you, when you done spent all your money on their shit, now you got to go back and take care of real responsibilities. They ain't got to do shit. Why? Because they ain't got no responsibilities. Stop playing. So now you done become the man on the block. Long as you buying sections and popping bottles, now you over here trying to pay your bills. These motherfuckers ain't got rent. They ain't got mortgage. They ain't got child support because they don't take care of their goddamn kids. And now your ass over here talking about, well, damn, why they around? Because of your light, king. Hello. Hello. Right? Because of your light, queen. Right? Because let me tell you, I told y'all when I was buying out sections and popping bottles, man, we used to go about 10 deep, y'all. We rolling 10 deep. They fighting over who gonna ride in my Maserati, motherfuckers. Bitch, this is my shit. How the hell y'all fighting over who gonna ride in my shit? The fuck is we doing here? Hello? So you wake up one day and you like, damn, bitch, why you fighting over the front seat of my shit? The fuck is we doing here, y'all? Now, we be at the house on Fridays. I don't go nowhere. Fuck that. What is we doing here, y'all? But guess what? When you stop popping bottles and buying sections, woo, motherfuckers disappear. Happily, me and Miss Siobhan be on the sofa. We gonna watch Bridget and After the Live. Stop playing. Right? Happily, we will be on the sofa and we will watch Bridgerton. Because why? I ain't got to buy motherfuckers. That's stupid. Right? So when you realize that people are around you simply because what it is that you do in your life, because let me tell you, y'all, your life gets them the benefits, right? When your friend said, man, girl, I need a job, and you over here praying with her, you done help send her referrals, you done pep talked her ass up, and she done got the damn job. Is she thinking you? No. She competing with you. Stop playing. Roy Rising, Rachel. No, this is the pages from my diary. Don't fucking play, right? Your channel song, my diary. All I'm telling y'all is what? My diary. I don't keep no secrets. I don't keep no secrets, y'all. And your secrets, child, they safe with me. Why? Because I done been through this shit. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing. And you wake up one day and you realize that, damn, I'm over here working hard for my shit. These motherfuckers competing with me. Y'all buying purses on layaway and shit because I'm at the Gucci store buying shit and you over here payment planning so I can buy your shit for you and you pay me back. The fuck? If you can't afford it, you can't get that shit. The fuck is we doing here, y'all? Right? So you got to realize that people will come up off of you. Hey, girl, can you buy me this bag? I'll pay you back. The simple fact that you got to pay me back means that you can't afford this bag. Hello? I'm channeling me. Earth Angel, right? Say that shit. Earth Angel talk about you channeling me. Girl, I talk about me. Y'all and me are the same. Why? Because we are the chosen. Stop playing. And we feel sorry for people. So we at the outlet. You can't afford the shit. I done bought it for you. Now you got to pay me back. Stop, y'all. Why cannot people just respect you where you are? The chosen don't give a fuck about what you got or not got, y'all. We don't give a fuck about that. We live in our truth. And if my truth is your truth, then it's okay, right? Work a little harder. But what the fuck is we doing here, y'all? And you got to realize that people will have you isolating yourself because of their stupidity. Stop playing. All I speak is truth. Ha! Stop playing. Look, just think of me as the page in your diary. Hello. Yo, I'm dead ass, right? Just think of me as the page in your diary, because that's all I am, y'all. I just done been through all of the shit that all of y'all done been through, and I don't mind talking about it, y'all. Right? So what you realize is that all you do is become the page in everybody else's diary. Why? Because we all are the chosen. Right? So when I channel these messages, the reason it resonates with so many people is because I channel from God, y'all. And when you listen to God, it resonates with so many people. Why? Because all of y'all listen to God as well. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message. Let me block this person trying to pop up in here. All right, y'all. Woo, how y'all doing today? Give me one word, how we feeling? We doing good, y'all. Okay, we're doing excellent on the likes, y'all. We at 111,000. Hey, if Key pops up today, it's that there. I'll see if it is. But Kyra, y'all, last week, Key actually won on Friday. It was 7 point something diamonds. So if that icon, it's like KEY. All right, I messaged whoever that is and told them, but that's who won on Friday. So if we see that pop up, whoever that is does get to choose a free reading from my website. All right, now we do the same challenge every day. So whoever gives over 5,000 diamonds, the most over 5,000 being the threshold, right? You get a free reading. Go to my website, choose whichever one you want. All right, the only thing you can't get are the classes. All right, you can get whatever readings, you just can't get the classes. All right, guys, I do have a new class coming out too on February the 22nd, 222 portal. If you fully believe that you are on the twin flame journey, if you fully believe, right, you are on this journey to self and that you have a divine counterpart, we are having a 222 workshop, all right? It is the journey within, all right? It's a workshop, right? It ain't no reading. It is a workshop where we talk, I talk, you ask questions, I deliver answers, and we talk about the real journey, right? Whether, again, it is a karmic, a false twin flame, or a real divine counterpart, right? So I did open that up. Registration is open on the website. It's a 2-hour workshop. It's a Sunday. All right, it's a Sunday from like 5 to 7, right? If you believe you on the journey and you have questions, you want to talk about it, you want guidance, all of that, register for that workshop. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. All right, your channel song, here we go. Here we go. What is this energy? Whew. All right, y'all, let's see. What we going to talk about? Someone's name could be Leon, Thomas, Jones. Any of those could be significant. All right, let's see. What do I want to use? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to switch up. Yes, thank you, Miss Siobhan. Thank you. Y'all keep tapping it up. And, of course, help us meet today's live goal, y'all. All right, help us meet today's live goal. Continue to tap it up. Continue to send up gifts. All right, I am going to reset the energy. All right, I think I'm going to talk about spiritual gifts. All right, thank you, Dee. All right, let's talk about spiritual gifts and what it is that you should be working on at this time. Thank you, love. Ooh, child, over and over again, child. I don't know. Somebody, you might be over that shit. Somebody say over and over again. All right, y'all. Y'all like my dress? Girl, it's cute, girl. Your girl be cute now. Don't play now. Oh. Don't play now. Your girl be cute, child. I'm a bit of a shopaholic, y'all. And the thing is, I bought this dress over a year ago, and I just put it on today. I be buying stuff because it be cute, and then I don't have nowhere to go. Let's get into the messages, y'all. I want to talk about spiritual gifts. All right. Spiritual gifts and what it is that you should know at this time. It's cute, girl. Thank you, girl. And y'all, I'm somebody that I'll buy stuff from everywhere. Stop playing. If something cute pop up on Facebook, I'm that person. Because I think I saw this on Facebook. Shit. Right? I am definitely that person, y'all. I will buy any and everything. I do not care. I am not a label person except for shoes and purses now. Hey, okay? But I'll get me a $15 Temu and put on my red bottoms and be out. Y'all, stop playing. Whew. All right, y'all. Somebody, you had to learn a hard lesson. This is a message. Drew Sadora, child, your channel song, I Did It to Me. All right? That thing said, bitch, pull yourself together. Oh, Lord, this thing say, pull yourself together. I've never heard this song. All right, y'all. Somebody, you got to pull yourself together. All right? You did it to yourself. And anybody know Drew Sadora's story, child? She did that shit to herself. When Drew came on Atlanta Housewives and she didn't know where her damn husband was on the first episode, I say, well, girl, where is we going through? Why do you not know this man is in Tampa? Why do you not know where your husband at? Y'all, sometimes we do it to ourselves now. That's what this is. Sometimes you do it to yourself. You know damn well what's going on and your intuition is screaming everything and you stay. You do it to yourself. That's a message for somebody. All right, y'all, let's get into these spiritual gifts. All right, let's get into spiritual gifts. All right. We ain't gonna stay in that energy. All right, come on, y'all. Ancient royal bloodline. All right, somebody you are from an ancient royal bloodline. All right, and what that means is that you were born into it, y'all. Like you were born into it, and that is the chosen, right? We understand that when we have this ancient royal bloodline, this is the path of what? A chosen one, y'all. Stop playing. right? It says the path of a chosen one. It says this symbolizes the unique and predestined journey of an individual who is believed to have a special purpose or mission in their lifetime. The lit pathway amidst the dark woods represents the clarity and guidance they receive amidst challenges and uncertainties, emphasizing their determination and the divine light guiding their way. All right, you know me, I'll take it Bible on y'all. For everybody that grew up in church, this pathway of a chosen one is the story of Jesus. Hello. So if you want to go back and reread your Bible, put yourself in. When it says Jesus, put your name there, right? What you will understand is that this is your path. That's simply the path of a chosen one. You will be persecuted, but you are the wounded healer, right? Jesus was the wounded healer. But guess what? Jesus was also a healer. That is what? The path of a chosen one, right? You gonna go through this life, and I don't mind the Bible. I grew up in church, y'all. You will hear me quote scripture. But what you got to realize is Jesus is you. It is not someone or something outside of you. You are going through all of this stuff in life so that you can see Judas. Hello. So that you can see how people are persecuted. Hello. Every little story in the Bible is you. And you just put yourself where you fit in it. And then you realize that at some point you will do all of this simply to do what? Come back to yourself and say, guess what? I don't need none of this. Put me on this cross. Hello. I'll go up here. I'll be with the robber. I'll be with the murderer. I'll be with the thief. Whoever them people was that was next to Jesus, right? Put me up here with them. Because no matter what I do, y'all gonna crucify me regardless. Hello, Jesus. Right? So when you realize that you go through all of this shit in life and you can be the best person, you sent here to save people, child. You sent here to heal people, girl. You sent to do this stuff, king. And they still gonna what? Put your ass up there on the cross next to the murderer and the thief, and they gonna persecute you and hang your ass too. What does that mean? You are no different. That is all it teaches you. You are no different. And all you got to do is realize that. Go within, persecute me. Say what you want. Follow me if you gonna follow me. Don't follow me if you ain't. I don't care about none of that. Why? Because when you put that shit on the cross and you realize that I don't give a fuck about none of it, right? Then you now become what? On the right hand. Why? Because God is within. Stop playing. That is the right hand of the Father. Child, stop playing. You are just getting back to you, knowing that God is with you and God is within, right? And when you realize that you ain't dying to go nowhere, you living every day to be here on earth, right? You're living every day a new life, and you're reclaiming your ancient royal bloodline. This is a remembering of who you are, king. Right? This is a remembering of who you are, queen, right? And when you remember who you are, you don't care nothing about what other people think about you. You don't. You will put that shit on the cross. Do you think I care about what people think of me? Hell no, y'all. Not damn bit. Hello? You cannot be on TikTok talking shit and care about what people think. And anyone who is attached to me, I realize they are my day ones. Why? Because clearly they don't care what people think either. Because people persecute my friend for being my friend. Because, you know, they want to call you a witch and shit. And they probably watch me too. And, you know, I don't give a fuck. I say shit out loud, right? So people who want to be attached to me and then people around them want to be talking about, oh, you friends with that witch? I am the best one. Hello? Because what is a witch, y'all? A wise woman. Hello. We all witches, y'all. And y'all let dumbass people label you as dumbass shit. Why? Because King James, y'all, created the term witch. And it was the wise women of the council, prophetess of God, that people would go to and ask shit. And when man decided that, damn, why they going to this woman, asking her everything because she's a wise woman, then wise woman turned into witch so that it could be a negative connotation for a woman that knows shit. Stupid. So for everybody that want to tell my friends that they around a witch, and I'm sure my man get it, child, he just won't say nothing. Fuck all of them. I am the best one. Why? Because I speak truth. Hello. Call me the dragon queen, though. That's what I'd rather be called. Fucking play with me. The fuck is we doing here, y'all? So anybody that speaks truth all of a sudden becomes some negative person because y'all asses won't speak truth. Well, I don't have a problem speaking truth, y'all. And anybody that's gonna be attached to me, oh, you be ready to get it, y'all. Be ready to get it. Because when you walk in truth, people will tell the people around you not to be around you. Why? Because you tell they shit too. Why? Because I see all y'all asses. And when I channel for everybody. Hello. And people don't like to be called the fuck out. Stop playing. Yeah. Because I am a star. Ha ha. Bathing. Come on, y'all. What's the energy? And I say that, y'all, because people will persecute you. Y'all, stop playing. If you in the spiritual community and they want to stay stuck in this damn matrix, the first thing they gonna tell you is that you wrong. Perhaps you're wrong, idiot. Hello. Because this is what a new earth. Don't fucking play. Hello. This is a new earth where we choose what, y'all? Love and not persecution. We choose love over fear. And as long as people can keep people stuck in fear, right? What is that? Fear of the truth, y'all. Fear of the truth. The reason that tarot got a bad name, y'all, is because tarot was used for inner guidance. They took away tarot and gave y'all asses a Bible because they wanted y'all to look outside of you for direction. Tarot was actually invented as a tool for inner guidance. Stop. For warfare. Stop, right? When the ships went out to war, they couldn't take a whole damn map with them. Thank you for the map, right? They couldn't take a map with them. So they drew out the strategy, cut it up into cards, y'all. This has been used forever. And when people start researching shit instead of telling you what your grandma told you, right? Because that's stupid shit, y'all. Anybody that truly lives in the truth know that this shit was going on well before that damn Bible they created. Y'all, what are the hieroglyphics on the walls? Stop fucking playing. What do you think? And it's 11:11. Don't fucking play. Why? Because the hieroglyphics on the wall is maps, y'all. People drew symbols in maps. These damn cards are symbols in maps to guidance, y'all. But don't nobody want your ass to have no guidance. They want to throw your ass a Bible and tell you read this shit right here. Dummy. And now you ain't even got your own internal guidance. Why? Because all it is you listening to God. Stop playing. You listen to God, see what it is that God is telling you on a beautiful card that says what? The new earth. One that you are in charge of. Stop fucking playing. The new earth. And it's happening now. Why? Because people are being broke out the damn matrix. Y'all have been in the matrix since slavery. Hello? Slavery is dead and gone. Now, if you get your ass out the matrix and listen to your internal guidance, you don't need equal opportunity. You don't need DEI. You don't need none of that shit. You don't give a fuck about the president or nothing else that's going on in this world. Why? Because God becomes your guidance in everything. You know when to buy stock. You know when to sell stock. You know when to take this job. You know when not to take this job. You don't give a fuck about voting for no goddamn body because they gonna all do what the fuck they want to do anyway. Let's be clear. God becomes your guidance and it comes from within. Under the moon. Stop playing is your channel song. So everybody that wanted to say moon magic, motherfucker, God created the moon. What are you talking about? Your cycle, if you are a goddess, divine feminine, your menstrual cycle is the moon cycle, you retards. How do you know people knew when to have babies, y'all? They followed the moon cycle. Moon cycle is ovulation. Moon cycle is menstruation, y'all. And when you realize that everything you need is in the universe already, you don't need no damn birth control calculator. You need to stabilize your energy. People ain't had problems having babies and shit back in the day. Because let me tell you, when you align yourself with God, it clears your chakra system. It ain't no blockages with God. Stop playing. It ain't no blockages. When you align yourself with what it is that you want, you know when you ovulating. You know what's going on. You can't have a cycle because you ain't aligned with God. You couldn't have babies because you didn't believe God was on the inside to fix that shit up in there. Stop playing. But they want to call y'all a witch. Right? They want to say that you in the evil shit because you believe in the universe that God created. The fuck out of here, y'all. Like, I cannot. It's so hypocritical, right? Don't believe in the universe. Don't believe in the stars. Don't believe in that shit. But believe in this piece of paper that this white man wrote that killed all of y'all. Okay. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. I'm not going to believe in what God created, which is the moon and the stars in the universe, but I am going to believe in what King James then wrote. And this was a white man that killed every black person and every black woman he could possibly think of. He named y'all witches. He killed y'all after he used y'all, by the way, right? After he used y'all to navigate his boats to locate all of y'all. Because let me tell you, the one who located all of the women that King James killed was one of us, stupid. And here you go listening to the white man, hello, and you gonna go out there and hunt all of y'all down and help him kill all of y'all, and then he turn around and kill your ass too. And here you are talking about, read the Bible, honey. You stupid as fuck. I will never force my kids to read that shit. And it's great information, but if you want to, you read it. If you don't, you fucking don't. Why? Because God is within. And you don't need to read some shit you don't understand. And that's the problem, y'all. There is nothing wrong with the Bible. But when you don't understand and you ain't got God within, now you using something to persecute people and to instill fear of what? Dying and going to hell. The fuck? So now you done live 40 years of your life in fear of going somewhere when you already there. Stop playing. You in hell every day. Every day that you do not live in your truth is hell. Every day that you fight against your own inner wisdom is hell. Every day that you show up at a place that you really don't even want to be is hell, right? You in hell every day when you oppose who it is that God called you to be. I lived in hell every day until I start walking in what it is that God truly called me to do. I live in heaven now, and the fruits of my life show it. Hello. So do not tell me what's right and wrong when I'm in the best place of my entire life with God within. And you gonna tell me I'm wrong when you ain't got shit? Stop playing, y'all. When people see that you are elevating and living authentically, they gonna always tell you you wrong. Why? Because they live inauthentically. Y'all stop playing. So as long as people can control you into thinking what you doing is wrong, then makes them right. Well, let me tell you, if being right mean I'm broken and raggedy like y'all and ain't got shit, and ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, then I choose my path every day. I choose my path. Good day, Solomon. And I saw you in the Discord. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, y'all, don't forget tonight, y'all, is our chakra clearing session at 9 o'clock with April. I'll post, I think it's the same link, y'all. So you can go to Discord and I'll send out another email marketing, right? But make sure we join April tonight for the chakra clearing. We do it every Sunday night at 9 p.m. All right. If you on my email list, I'll send the email marketing out. If you on Discord, it'll be under the events channel in Discord. Make sure you guys join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern for the chakra clearing with April. All right, y'all. So let's keep going. Somebody, you need to apologize to yourself. It says, I'm sorry, right? Somebody, you need to apologize to yourself because you've been living a life rootly. I'm saying roots, right? This is tradition. I'm saying roots. Like somebody, you've been living your life rooted in tradition. And this is not that anymore, y'all. Like, this is not the life of tradition, right? It's not the life of tradition. So what you realize is that now you have to apologize and face yourself because you've been rooted in something that never truly resonated with you. Yeah, it says you are a radiant beacon of light and love. Trust that you have the strength within you to rise above any challenges, right? It is within you. And that is when you begin to create your own new earth reality. When you realize that what you want is in you, everything you needed is in you. Why? Because God is within, y'all. And you ain't got to look outside of yourself, y'all. This is the inner earth. Stop playing. This is the inner earth. Stop playing. And when you realize that God is on the inside, you are now building what? Your inner temple, right? Your inner temple, right? And when you realize that what you build within can never be taken away, y'all. It says you'll survive this. Right? New solutions and beginnings, right? New solutions and beginnings. So whatever it is that you're going through, realize that you will survive this. Why? Because this is a new earth and you're creating it for yourself. You doing it. It's happening right now in front of you. The vision that you created for yourself. I'm seeing somebody looking up and you're a visionary, right? And you look up and you realize what it is that you want. Well, you finna get it. Why? Because it is a new thing. Stop playing your channel song. Someone's name could be Madison or Ryan, right? Ward, right? A new thing, right? God is doing a new thing in you. Y'all stop playing. A new thing. 364 could be significant, 37 or 73, right? But you're realizing that this is a new thing. It says beauty and love, they are chasing. I'm waiting and I'm patient. All right. Somebody, you just got to be patient because you are. You finna get this new thing. Why? Because you're creating it. Yeah, stop playing, y'all. Your last card says all path leads home. I love it. Somebody, you going home. This is a becoming to you, right? You just coming back to yourself. And now that you realize that all paths lead to home, right? That's your inner authority, your intuition, y'all. Everything that you do, every lesson you learn in this world is leading you what? Back to you. Right? Back to the God within, back to the goddess within, right? It's all leading you back to you. Now you just have to turn your focus within. Beautiful. Y'all, literally, I think that's what the thing is. You know, I create my little titles before I start, and I think I created it says something about going within. Literally, y'all, the card says all paths lead home. You just going within, right? Going within. And it says you understand that now your guidance, y'all, comes from within. You don't have to go to your mama them for advice. You ain't got to go to your daddy them. You ain't got to go to your homeboys. You ain't got to go to your grandma. You ain't got to go to all of these people like they have more inner authority than you do, y'all. You don't, right? You have your own inner guidance. It's just that most people don't trust themselves, right? You've been through things in life that made you doubt that you could listen to your own inner ability to guide yourself. Thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Right? So now you no longer trust yourself, y'all. And that's why I teach the class. I teach a tarot class, not for people to read tarot, but for you to be able to trust your own inner guidance. And if it's coming through tarot cards or oracle cards, whatever it is, you have to be able to trust what God is telling you for yourself. All right? Join the class, y'all. February the 7th is the new beginners class. If you new and you want to learn, then take the class on February the 7th. I think that's what? Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday is the session 1 for beginners. That's on the website as well. All right. It's called Teach Me Tarot Session 1. We learn tarot, but it's really for you to listen to your inner guidance, for you to be like, okay, this is what this is telling me for myself. That way you ain't got to go to everybody talking about what you think about this. If you want to know if you need to take that job, that's a real question. Shuffle that shit up and ask God, okay, God, what do you think about this job? Trust your intuition. Trust what comes out, y'all, because God is in all things at all times. So when you realize that God is in all things at all times, your guidance is within. And when you realize that and you can trust yourself more, right? That is when you can live, y'all. And the thing about it is most people, they don't want that. Like people, why are you teaching them? Because I don't need them coming to me. I want y'all to be able to trust yourself, right? Take the class. All right. All paths lead home, y'all. All right, so you're learning this for yourself. All right, you're learning for yourself. All right, y'all, let me get y'all a message for my Twin Flame community. All right, I want to use my Twin Flame Ascension deck. So if you do resonate with the journey, what is that? The journey to divine union, you first, right? The journey to getting back to who you are within and attracting in your divine counterpart, whoever it is that God has for you, right? This is going to be your message. All right, that workshop is coming up on 2/22. All right, it's the journey within, and we're going to talk about the divine union journey. All right, let's get into that energy, y'all. Yeah. All right, someone's name could be Catherine or Kat, Deborah, Darba. Wish You Well is your channel song, and it's 11:22. All right, well, it just hit 11:3. Yeah, thank you, Brandy. At least you caught it because I was trying to say it. 11:22, y'all. All right, we're talking about alignment. We're talking about union. Let's get into this message, y'all. If you want to receive a message, tap in, y'all. Get them hearts to flying. I'm loving it, y'all. We at 180,000. Y'all are doing amazing today. All right, if anyone does give over the 5,000 diamonds today, you can choose whatever reading you like on my website. All right, I think even if we meet today's live goal, of course, guys, you can send whatever you want. Thank you. Mine too. My great-grandma's name was Catherine. I love that. That was my great-grandmother's name. All right, Catherine. All right, let's get into the energy, y'all. Let's see what my divine counterpart needs to know most at this time. All right, let's check in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what's going on with your divine union? All right, we going, I love it. All right, twins, y'all going through a soul merger. I love it. All right, we got soul merger that's taking place. This is going with the ebb and flow. All All right, this is actually starting in the heart chakra. All right, so something in the heart chakra of the community is being illuminated at this time. Yeah, I love it. This is the unification of the, oh, thank you, love. This is the unification, y'all, of the masculine and the feminine energy. That's what this is. This is the 9-9 aligning with abundance. All right. Yeah, I love it, y'all. It's the possibility. Yeah. Oh, I love it, y'all. That thing say 11-11. Mission accomplished, y'all. Welcome home. All right, come on, community. Let's talk about it, y'all. So we're beginning to understand, y'all. This is a fast track to ascension that's taking place within the twin flame community at this time. This is a recognition that you are the chosen one. All right. This is a recognition that you are the chosen one. And when you realize that you are the chosen one, that's when you begin to enter the vortex. All right. The vortex in the twin flame community is that saying that, you know what? I now align with infinite abundance that comes from within. Welcome home, right? Because when you begin to release the journey, y'all, the journey is within. I tell you, you are not on a true authentic journey unless you are looking within. You are growing at a soul level. You understand that you have to align yourself. You know that you are the chosen one. So right now, I feel like the masculine energy is on this fast track to ascension, y'all. This is accepting that, look, why, y'all? It makes sense. Why? Because we're getting into February, y'all. See, we are now coming up as the chosen, right? As the chosen, we now understand that, okay, this new year is really about to be our new year. It wasn't December 31st. It's coming up in February, right? So as the chosen one, the masculine who have not quite reaching there, they finna get there because it says fast track to ascension. Fast track to ascension. So something is being sped up in the masculine collective in order for them to be able to meet you where you are. All right, let's talk about it. Yeah, impossible love, Eva Ruiz. All right, someone's name could be Eva, last name could be Ruiz, someone could be Hispanic. All right, Ariana. Also, I'm seeing Arena or Andrea. All right, ebb and flow. What is this energy for the chosen? All right, what is going on here? All right, yeah. So 10 of Wands, the masculine is understanding that there's been a lot of burdens. All right, somebody been carrying too many burdens, right? So this is the masculine collective saying, you know what? The burdens that I've been carrying has created a lot of stress and responsibilities, but this is a King of Cups. Y'all stop playing, I'm telling you, right? See, the masculine energy is being fast-tracked to ascension because they're now realizing that the burdens they've been carrying have only been stopping them from living from their heart space, right? You cannot live from your heart space if you carry the burdens of the world on your shoulder. If every day you thinking about what you got to do the next day, that's not living through your heart, right? As a King of Cups, this is someone who has to be wise, tolerant, sympathetic, a good person, right, in general. But this is also someone being very diplomatic. What does that mean? You cannot spend every day burnt out. At some point, you got to trust God to be able to sustain you where you are. So as the masculine collective fast track this ascension, it's them dropping into the heart space, y'all, and understanding that the burdens you're carrying are not yours. These are childhood burdens, Page of Cups. Someone was very sensitive as a child is what I'm hearing. Very psychic, y'all. Whoever this masculine energy is, I'm channeling, very psychic. Like, this is a whole shaman, y'all. This is a whole shaman. Like, somebody, your king is a whole shaman, right? Like, this is somebody who is very sensitive, though. They are psychic, right? But they had, like, this optimistic energy as a child, which actually can be detrimental as a child when you are a king, because people will pick on you, right? So somebody, you were very sensitive, or this masculine I'm channeling is very sensitive, and even as a child you were sensitive, but then you begin to carry the burden and the weight because of the sensitivity, y'all. See, the thing about, I call it the Superman complex, right? As a chosen divine masculine, you always a good person, y'all. Like, the divine masculine is a good person. Even if they go through shit, they are good men. And that's why I tell you, karmic motherfuckers are not divine masculine, y'all. Divine masculine are men who have made mistakes in this world, but at the very nature of who they are good men. They keep jobs. They ain't trying to steal shit from you. They ain't trying to take shit from you. They don't need you to do nothing for them. They are innately good men. It's just that they have gone through some things. 10 of Wands. Right? The burdens. What the good man has to realize is that you cannot carry the burdens of your childhood with you, right? So when you begin to understand that your king is a king, but he is someone who has to be able to kind of get rid of the childhood trauma, because a boy who is sensitive growing up, child, they gonna dog him. Stop playing. Y'all know how y'all are. People crazy as fuck, right? You get a guy that's sensitive and you want to be calling him names and he's soft and he weak and all of that dumb shit. So then they grow up and they try to block out all of the sensitivity, y'all. But guess what? The sensitivity is the connection to God. Your sensitive, caring nature for kings is God. It is your connection to your intuition, y'all. So when men try to cut off their sensitive nature, what is that? Your feminine energy, right? You cut off your feminine energy because you don't want to be called soft. But what you also do is cut off your divine guidance, because now you don't have the ability to truly trust and listen to God because you're cutting off your intuition, right? So this is somebody who now God is saying, yeah, somebody said, okay, well, where I go from here then, right? See, this is the divine masculine. I'm telling you, your channel song is this where I go, right? Like somebody had to try to figure out where they go, what direction they needed to take in life, only because they were not able to truly tune into God's direction because of the burdens, y'all. And let me tell you, most people will tell men, you need to do this, you need to work, you need to provide, you need to do this. So all they can think of is the burdens that they're carrying, which stops them from being able to truly tap into their heart. Somebody is very sensitive, all right, very sensitive, but this is someone who has very psychic gifts. I'm talking about the King of Cups, Page of Cups. Like, this is someone who had gifts even as a child. Yeah, but the Four of Pentacles is here. So I feel like somebody grew up with lack or materialism or something in their past that had to do with money. And now, yeah, stop playing. But this, oh shit, I love this energy. Hey, somebody, your king flies. Hell, child, that thing. He wear his little top hat. Somebody, you fly, sir. You dress real nice. But somebody now understands what happiness truly means, y'all. Stop playing. Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands. Somebody's looking within and they realize the magic of who you are. Come on, queen, right? You coming in as a Queen of Wands, right? This is fire energy. Somebody, you vivacious, you passionate, you funny as hell, child. You attractive, you independent. This is someone who now realize, right, that they could have been a little greedy, right? Holding on to whatever it is that they wanted materialistically with this Four of Pentacles, which was only creating additional burdens, right? Creating those burdens, somebody realized now living from their heart, y'all, is what is wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, right? Nine of Cups is about understanding your wish fulfillment and what it is that make you happy. Well, the Queen of Wands. All right. So somebody, I feel like there's an integration that's taking place this week between you and your person. Yeah, stop playing, y'all. Ace of Cups. All right. Somebody wants to live from their heart, y'all. A lot of emotions taking place, y'all. Nine of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups. Shit, Ace of Cups, right? So somebody is going through a lot of emotions this week, y'all. This is a fast track to ascension. Your advice, queen, back up. Let their asses integrate, y'all. You do not, let me tell you something about readings, y'all. Let me put my queens up on game. When I read the energy for y'all, it's for you to know what's taking place in your person's life. It is not for you to go now reach out. Let me tell you, if you're in separation, let their asses integrate. If it's distance, let that distance be. If they reach out, then of course respond. Y'all don't leave nobody out in the dark by themselves. You are your person's guide, right? So I don't ever want queens, real queens, we don't block people. That's stupid. Real queens don't go get off in other relationships and shit. That's stupid. I'm talking about a true, authentic twin flame journey. If you are truly on the journey, you ain't trying to date nobody else, you don't give a fuck about nobody else, you praying your person get their shit together, right? So what you got to realize is that when you turn that energy within, all you do is give them the space to integrate the lessons, right? So this week is going to be integration, y'all. Ace of Cups, so that you can really have the emotions that you desire in the relationship. Let me tell you, if your person has been in that Queen of Swords, King of Swords type of energy, what you got to do, you don't want that. Don't nobody want no fucking King of Swords, y'all. These are people who don't understand their emotions and can't talk soft. Don't nobody want somebody that's mean. Let that motherfucker integrate so that he can be the King of Cups, right? Someone who can come to you emotionally available. That shit's real. Someone's name is John or Johnny, Shayna, Pearson. Real is your channel song. It says, I thought we would be forever as one. I could truly be myself when you were around. You looked at me like nobody else. I felt I was living a fairy tale. All right. Something's taking place, y'all. It could have happened in December. It says those cold Decembers. All right. So maybe something took place between you and your person in December. I'm hearing somebody's heart is thawing out. Yeah. Somebody, your person's heart is thawing out. I'm seeing this deck in my mind. What is this energy? Somebody, your person definitely could be like a King of Swords type of energy. Yeah, but somebody making money. Y'all stop playing. I be telling y'all, when them kings start making money, every damn thought, y'all. I can't make it up. That thing say money matters, y'all. I'm telling you, with that Four of Pentacles energy, okay, I'm gonna put y'all, I gotta tell y'all queens something. Listen, ladies. Listen, ladies. I know y'all hate it because y'all come to me all the time. But a real king is not going to come to you, y'all, unless he can match your hustle. I don't give a fuck, y'all. Y'all be dealing with peasants. And I know y'all hate when I do readings and I tell you that your king focus on his money and that y'all be like, damn, why he don't believe God? Why he just don't trust in God? It's not that they don't trust in God, y'all. But let me tell you something. Even with them trusting in God or not trusting in God, it don't fucking matter. They ain't coming towards you in a consistent manner until they get their finances together. Because who comes to a queen broke? Who? A peasant, y'all. A peasant. So if you met your king and you in your bag and you doing your shit and he is establishing himself, guess what the fuck he doing in the background? Meeting your hustle. Guess what the fuck he want to do? Make sure you good. And it's not because he wants to take care of you. It's because he wants to be able to if he needs to, right? So what you got to realize is that peasants, y'all, will come to you with nothing. A peasant will not have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, and they try to promise you the world. Yeah, girl, we gonna travel. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna marry you. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna do all this shit. And they ain't got shit. They can't even buy your ass a ring. Stop playing, y'all. But a real king ain't gonna promise you nothing. They gonna show your ass. They gonna get their asses out there. They gonna get that money in. They gonna make them contracts, get in their bag. And who the fuck they coming to? The queen. Stop playing, y'all. So when you realize that you cannot force something that is not, it's real, y'all. It's real. And what you got to realize is that it is real. So when you know and accept that your journey is real, all you do is step back and let them do their damn thing. But you do it in a way that's most comfortable for you, right? So let me tell you, if showing up for your person every day and being there for them and hanging out with them is making you feel an imbalance, why? Because if they trying to get the money, they ain't got time to spend time with you. Stop playing. They ain't got time to be with you. Somebody could be Mississippi. Somebody's name could be Jamal or Robert, right? My Mississippi by Jamal Roberts is your channel song, right? So what you got to realize is that you keep giving when they don't have the ability to give. Now you feel like the shit like this and now you mad. All you got to do is stop fucking giving, y'all. When you realize that what they are working on is really the foundation for y'all, and if you in your ancient shit, then you just got to back up, y'all, because let me tell you, most queens ain't never had no real king until you meet your king. So you don't understand a man that work for a living. Let's be clear, motherfuckers. Most of these peasants don't keep jobs. They be owning off jobs, can't keep shit together, right? Now you got a king that's hustling their motherfucking ass off. Why they hustling? Because you motivate them. Why they hustling? Because they want your ass. Why they hustling? Because you the queen. Stop fucking playing, right? So when you realize that you should sit your ass back, you support them when they need it, but if they don't need it, you don't offer it, y'all. When you giving and giving and giving and doing all of this shit, y'all, they over here, you mad. They don't know because they working. They doing the shit for you any damn way. When you giving, it's because you want to give, and that's fine. Give everything that your heart wants to give. But at the point you feel uncomfortable with how you showing up versus how they are able to show up right now, then just stop showing up that way. You are the one who balances out the scale, not them, queen. Stop playing. They don't balance the scale. You balance the scale. So if you feel like you giving more and they aren't, then just stop giving. And sometimes you need to stop giving any damn way. Why? Because you a queen. You in receiving mode. Stop playing. You are in receiving energy. A real king don't need you to do shit for him, y'all. I told you, my king be like, all I need is support and patience. Now, I'm an impatient motherfucker, and he know it, and he used to that shit, right? But you got to realize what they need is patience and support. Why? Because they going to get that shit. And who they getting it for? You, queen. Stop playing. Half of y'all worried about he doing this shit, and then he going to go find the next bitch. That's your insecurities. Because who the fuck does that, y'all? Right? Who the fuck? Like most queens, you over here talking about, well, what if he working, and he go give it to the next bitch? Then that's not your king. So what the fuck is you talking about, y'all? Because kings don't do that. If you motivate the king to go out there and get the shit, do you think he finna forget the one who motivated him to be a fucking king? Who does that, y'all? Peasants. So if you dealing with a peasant, then yeah, right? But a real king does not do that. A real king is going to say, this is the one who motivated me. This is the one who supported me. Even when we wasn't seeing eye to eye, if I needed something, her ass was there, right? She might not have liked it, but she showed the fuck up because who the fuck else is? Why would you want somebody else showing up for your damn king? That's stupid as fuck, right? So what you realize is that you give when they ask. If they don't ask, you don't give. You sit back and let them integrate, y'all. And that's what has to take place. You are the queen. You leading this spiritual journey. They have to integrate and lead the 3D journey in this world. They cannot lead you beneath you. Stop. You cannot have a man who is beneath you trying to lead you. And I'm not talking about monetary value. I'm talking about spirituality, right? But there still has to be a foundation, y'all. And ain't no man who ain't got nothing gonna approach no queen, y'all. That's stupid. Thank you, love. Somebody you blessed. That's your channel song, blessed. Right? So when you realize that you blessed, absolutely money matters, y'all. Absolutely. Your damn king, I remember, what was it, the first couple of weeks we together, he said, I want to give you the world. I said, well, shit, but I don't need the world. That motherfucker been working to give me the world. Hey, let's talk about it, right? So again, when you understand it, y'all, it don't make it easier. It don't make it easier. But you understand what your king is doing. And all you do is sit your ass back. Let me tell you, y'all. I always talk about Oprah and Stedman. Y'all, them motherfuckers, who the fuck else gonna approach Oprah? Stedman is a millionaire in his own right, y'all. So you gotta realize if you look at yourself like Oprah, then who the fuck else gonna approach Oprah, right? So you know that whoever your king is got to be somebody that's going to match your hustle. And it's not about matching that shit dollar for dollar, but it is matching your hustle. Right? Knowing that if anything happens to her, I got her. Right? If something happens and she can't take care of herself, I can. But ain't no real man gonna come to you and try to be with you and realize if you get hurt, y'all gonna be put out because you the one that's working. I live that shit. Stop playing. I live that shit. And I'll never go back to a motherfucker who can't take care of me if I get hurt. If I can't work and we gonna lose everything, that's a motherfucking problem, y'all. And that's what queens gotta realize, right? You gotta realize, stop attaching yourself to people. And if you can't work, y'all getting put the fuck out. You done had to sell your motherfucking house and shit because y'all can't pay the mortgage because you done had to go on maternity leave. Stop playing, y'all. My life, right? So you like, damn, if I can't work and pay the mortgage, now I got to sell my shit and I'm married. What the fuck is we doing here, y'all? So what you gotta realize is that your real king is gonna make sure that if shit happen to you, he can tell you, his kids, your kids, and whatever the fuck y'all got together. Hello. So what you do though is sit your ass down somewhere and let them get that shit together. Take the class, y'all, on 222. Take the class, queens. I will tell you what to do. Yeah, be specific. I love that, y'all. It says be specific. Literally, it says determine what you require from your partner to feel loved and valued. Then clearly communicate it to them, y'all. But you gotta be specific. Let me tell you, if you over here complaining about dumb shit, what you really need, y'all, is what? Communication. All you really need is communication. Y'all stop talking about, well, I need you to do this, and I know the fuck you don't. What you need is communication. You need to clearly tell them, love, I get what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Shit, I applaud what you're doing. But do not forget that I require, be specific, y'all, clear communication. Check in. Tell me how things going. Let me know how you're living your life, right? Whatever it is, y'all, just be specific in what you need from them. These are men that live busy ass lives. Y'all have to remind my king 17 times, sir. And he be talking about, babe, don't forget to remind me. And at first that used to annoy me. I'm like, why the fuck I gotta remind you? Then I realized, well, this damn man run a business. He got employees. He got kids. He a coach. The fuck we got going on? He got a lot of shit going on, right, y'all? So stop being in your ego. Come on, queens. When you won't even be specific about what it is that you want, but then you also have to be realistic, y'all. Be realistic about what it is that you want. For example, if your person does something that's seasonal, right, you might not be able to travel during the summer because that's the busy time, right? So a lot of times you have to be, number one, specific, and then be realistic, y'all. Be realistic. A lot of times you so used to dealing with peasants and shit. A peasant ain't got no job. Yeah, that motherfucker can travel every damn time you want to go somewhere because he's sitting his ass on the sofa. And then you probably got to pay for the damn trip, right? So sit your ass down and let your king work that shit out, right? Versus you always feeling like you got to lead everything, y'all. Let me tell you, you don't have to do that shit with no real king. If you doing that shit, it's because you want to. But no real king require all of that, y'all. Someone's name is Jordan or Ward. All right, so somebody, you got to give your person a chance. Damn, that thing said give it a chance. Yeah, because y'all are growing together. And that is the journey to self, y'all, right? Union is about this, y'all. Union is growing together. It's growing together. You grow. They grow. And you grow as individuals. Let me tell you something. If you have not grown as an individual and you feel like you with your person, the fuck you are. If you are in the same place as an individual that you were when you met this person, then that's not your person, y'all. Your person inspires you to grow. Say that shit, Solomon 11:44, right? Your person inspires you to grow. And y'all do that shit together, right? You look at one another and you say, damn, this man is inspiring me to be a better woman. And he look at you and he say, damn, she inspired me to be a better man, right? And it's masculine and feminine. Y'all don't give a fuck about men or women, right? But I tell you this, there is going to be a masculine and feminine polarity in whatever your relationship is, even if it's same sex. So for my queens who are with a king who is a female, she's still a king, which means you have to treat her as a masculine energy, which means, no, she ain't trying to cuddle with your ass. She is in king energy, y'all. And a lot of these women get in same-sex relationships because you feel like somebody finna be nice and cuddly and shit. Hell no, that is still a man. She is in masculine energy, which means she wants to go work and she want to be the one to provide for your ass. Sit down. Just because she is a she does not mean that she is not in masculine energy. Respect her in her masculine energy, y'all. That's who you chose to be with. And let me tell you, women who feel like you're gonna get in a same-sex relationship because you want somebody to pat you on your head and be all cooter. No, go get you a girlfriend, y'all. Like a friend girl. That is not a romantic partnership, y'all. Romantic partnerships are still masculine and feminine energy. And you cannot have two feminine energies together and two masculine energies together because that's not polarity. And that shit is imbalanced. And that's why you will see two feminine masculines together and they gonna beat the shit out of each other. Because y'all queens. Both of y'all queens. You can't have two queens. Stop fucking playing. Right? Stop playing, y'all. Just like you can't have two kings because there will be no sensitivity in caring, right? There will be no sensitivity in caring if you are too masculine. All right, somebody, this is a message. I'm picturing a man and a woman relationship, but the woman is in masculine energy. You got to kill that shit, y'all. Your husband don't want to fuck you in masculine energy. That's stupid. And if you over here talking about y'all not having sex and this and that, take your pants off and put on a dress, queen. Right? A lot of times women, because I come from the corporate world, y'all. Women in the corporate world, you go do that shit all day in the corporate world. Then you come together and you won't take your pants off. And now you over here talking about, well, why he don't want to have sex with me? Because you look like a man. Put on a dress. Put on a skirt. Put on your feminine energy. Put on some lipstick. Do your hair. Put on some lingerie. Do something to let him or remind him that you are a woman. You are feminine. All right, I'm feminine from my toe everywhere. About me screams woman. And I operate in a male-dominated profession, right? I am a CPA. I deal with white men every day, all day. Stop playing, y'all. But I know when I get out of my corporate life, I text the king, hey, love, how you doing? Right? You sweet. You nice. Don't nobody want to operate in masculine energy all day. Something wrong with that, y'all. So you have to learn your own internal balance. And when you get home, take that shit off, y'all. So somebody, you got to give your person a chance, though. All right, it says give them a chance. Try new things without feeling obligated to commit, y'all. And that's simple. Try something new with your person. If your person don't react the way you expected, then just don't do that shit no more, y'all. Like whatever it is, you still have to be specific about what it is that you want. Stay open-minded and explore new opportunities. Love tends to manifest in unexpected places. You and your person should be growing together. And I tell you, The one who teaches you how to grow up, y'all, how to be an individual, how to stand on your own, that is the one that God has for you. Don't nobody want no codependent relationships, right? Don't nobody want somebody that's every time they go through something, you there to save them, y'all. That is how you create these imbalanced relationships. Now, instead of him looking at you like a wife or a girlfriend, he looking at you like a mama. Because all you doing is saving him every time he need help. You there. Every time you saving him. Don't nobody want a savior. If you need help, then you might want to go ask your queen for help, because we don't do that shit. Ain't nobody trying to be your mama. You gonna figure that shit out on your own, and if you do need help, you will come, and I will not give you help, but I will give you what? Advice. You don't help your person, you give them advice, right? You give them God-given direction and guidance. That's all it is. You are not a mother to your damn person. You give them guidance. I will give you guidance. Now, what you do with that guidance is up on you. I'm not your mama. I ain't trying to tell you how to live your life. I don't give a fuck about how you live your life. Let's be clear, right? Nobody does that. Real queens got their own life. They ain't got time to be worried about what the fuck you got going on anyway, y'all. And when you realize that, you realize now, number one, you teach them how to be an individual. You ain't got to go over there and meal prep. I taught my king how to meal prep. He can meal prep that shit on his own. All you do is become the guide for what will make their life look easier, right? Love, it'll make your life look easier if you meal prep this shit for the week because your ass be busy. Hey, love, it'll look better if you do da-da-da-da. You just become a guide. You don't do shit. You ain't got to be at that beck and save you every time some shit go wrong, because now you have become a mother, right? Versus a partner. And then let me tell you, don't nobody want to fuck their mama. Stop playing. So all of y'all that be talking about we don't have sex because you his mama, or vice versa, y'all. Let's be clear, little boys. Hello, little boys. Right? If you was a little boy and she got to schedule your doctor's appointment, she got to do this, she got to cook, she got to clean, she got to take care of the children, she got to take care of you. Now she got to pet you up because you depressed and you in the bed. You have become another child. Nobody wants to fuck their children. Hello. So if you with a girl and she ain't having sex with you, because she probably looking at your child like you like the children, right? Nobody wants to do that. So if your ass is helpless and you act like you can't do shit without her, and you're, well, why she treat me like that? Because you become a child. No one is attracted to a child. Hello. Nobody's attracted to a child. There is nothing attractive about a man that you got to do every fucking thing for. That's not cute. Nobody likes that. We like real men. Hello. Hey, we like real men that's going to tell us some shit, right? That's going to tell us or make us say, you know what? You got it, king. Shit. You got it, king. Hello. We want that, y'all. Real queens want that. Hello. Don't nobody want no little boy. So let me tell you, when she starts sleeping with you, it ain't because she fucking somebody else, because queens don't do that. Stop playing. It's the point where she feel like, well, damn, am I your mama? Or is this a partnership, right? And when you realize that, you re-examine what y'all got going on. Right? What y'all got going on. And the same thing goes on the man's side, y'all. He ain't not fucking you because he having an affair. Not if he a king. If he is a real king, that man is not having no affair. But he not having sex with you because you ain't giving him shit to look at. Stop playing. Men are visual. Men are 3D. They don't want to see your ass in no moo-moo. Stop playing. He will say he's okay with it because he doesn't want you to feel bad. Don't no damn man want to look at your ass beat the fuck up. I'm sorry. Go get that shit together. I'm going to look straight at the camera, y'all, because men are 3D. Why you think the strip clubs be off the chain? It ain't because they nasty. It's because they are visual and they like beautiful ass women. So guess what? I will always be that beautiful ass woman that my king need to see. Let's be clear. Lipo is good. 360, I don't give a fuck what you got to do. If you want to keep your man, then keep his ass looking at something. Hello. Make me say it again, girl. That's your channel song. The Isley Brothers and Beyonce, right? Make me say, y'all need me to say it again, kings? Is that what it is? Like somebody say, make me say it again? Yeah. Cook with lingerie on. Get that man something to look at. The fuck is wrong with you? Send them kids to their grandma. Bend over with no drawers on and take the the roast, stop the damn oven. Do some shit, y'all, for real. I help y'all save y'all shit, right? Ain't nobody got time to be giving up kings and giving up queens to the world. Like, what we doing? If you got a queen, keep your queen. If you got a king, keep your king. And I will teach you how to do that shit. When you want a motherfucker, shit. When you want them, now you don't want their ass, don't do none of that shit. But let me tell you, if you don't want them, then why the fuck you with them? Walk away. All right? Yeah, stop playing, y'all. The King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What'd I say? Give his ass something to see, y'all. All right, let me get to my higher self message, y'all. I'm going to get ready to get out of here in a little bit. All right, let's get into your next message, y'all. That was for my divine counterparts, all right? So if you do have questions, if you just want to have a sounding board or ask specific questions about your person, whatever it is, y'all, join the workshop on February 22nd, all right? It's on the website. It's called The Journey Within Divine Union, right? It's a 2-hour workshop that I'm hosting on February the 22nd, all right? You can register on the website. All right, y'all, let's get to your higher purpose messages. I'm not going to be on super long today, all right? So I want to get to your higher purpose messages. All right, because I'm finna go binge watch Bridgerton and relax, y'all. Oh, let me do our moon reading, y'all. I'm sorry, I forgot. Today is the full moon. Let me get my moonology deck, y'all, all right? So let's get this full moon reading out, right, to see what you can expect. All right, today is the full moon in Leo. All right, today is the full moon in Leo. I love it, all right? So let's get into the energy, see what else you can expect today, y'all. New season, y'all. New season of Bridgerton, child. Me and we finna sit out and watch it, child. All right, so let's see what it is that you need to know most at this time with this full moon and Leo energy, y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing week to come. All right, I hope y'all have an amazing week to come. I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all, for my regular Monday live, all right, at 9 a.m. All right, I will be back on tomorrow at 9 a.m. for my regular Monday morning live motivational Monday. All right, y'all, let's see. So what do we need to know in this full moon in Leo? All right, what do we need to know about this full moon in Leo? All right, let's see. All right, we got, all right, the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. I love it. All right, somebody, there's a goal that you set. I'm going to clarify that in a minute. But God is saying you close to that thing. It says you're very close. Yeah, it says, I'm talking about it, y'all. Somebody, I don't know what this is you want. Even the second card, it's the full moon eclipse card. And it says conclusions are within reach. So there is a certain situation in your life that you have been thinking about heavily, y'all. But you going to get it. You close to achieving your goal. Conclusions are within reach. Whatever the situation is, let's see. All right, we got the damn, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. What the hell is this about? I'm loving this energy. I don't know. I got like 3 times yes and whatever this is. So whatever it is, y'all, you got it. You got it, girl. You got it. All right, y'all, I can't make it up. All 4 cards. This thing says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I don't know what this is, y'all, but every single card, it says you're very close to achieving your goal. Conclusions are within reach. Luck is on your side, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So whatever this is you've been going through, child, that thing is over with. Let me go to traditional tarot and clarify this. What the hell? What is this energy? Somebody could definitely be a job, right? I got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this could be something that you're creating or something that you're laying a foundation for in your life. It made you start over, though. Like somebody, you could be at a starting point or you're starting something new. Maybe you starting over. Somebody, you could have moved recently so that you could get a new start is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you had to release yourself from wherever you were, though. Like there was definitely something. Yeah, you learn how to fucking wait on God. Y'all, I can't make it up. The Psalm 62. Wait on God. Like somebody, I'm talking about it. You are starting over. Page of Pentacles, right? You got this one pentacle and you finna plan it, but God said you did what though? You waited on me this time. Stop playing. That thing says wait on God. Psalm 62. Somebody, you learned this time to wait on God. Like God had to shine some type of light on the situation that you were in. I'm seeing somebody sitting on a park bench I'm seeing light shining down on somebody. Like somebody, whatever circumstance you faced recently is what I'm hearing. It taught you how to wait on God. Like somebody, you kept trying to do something before it was time. Someone could have been born in 1980. 80 could be significant. You could be a life path 8, yeah. But now you're creating, y'all, from the beginning. The magician is here. So this is about you now taking, right? Whatever this is that God is giving you and alchemizing the energy, y'all. See, that's what a master alchemist does. Right? A master alchemist takes whatever situation God gives you and you turn it into something great, y'all. And that's what it means. Like you sit in this world, y'all, and it's not that the chosen don't go through things. We all go through stuff, y'all. But most people look at me and they are jealous. They are, because they be like, well, damn, she just getting everything. What they don't realize, y'all, is that thank you, Days. All I did is alchemize the energy, y'all. Every horrific, I done been through some horrific shit. Every horrific thing I have experienced, I alchemized it. I just made something great out of the bullshit that I was given. Y'all, that's a true alchemist. And you don't even realize who you are until you get out of it. Now I know who the fuck I am, y'all. But every situation in my life, I went back to school. I got another degree. I got a certification. I started a business. Like every damn thing that was horrible in my life, in order for me not to sit in it, I just automatically knew I'm just a master alchemist, y'all. Not even being in the spiritual community and knowing nothing about it, I knew I didn't want to sit in that shit. Right? I knew that I was better than whatever situation I was in, right? So no matter what, y'all, you could be in a horrific marriage and still be the most successful ever because you alchemizing that negative shit that motherfucker putting you through. All you doing is taking all that negative, toxic shit that this person you connected to is trying to put onto you, and you alchemize it and be great, y'all. The people who sit in it is because you're not alchemizing it. So let me tell you, if you've been attached to a narcissist and you don't alchemize it, you depressed. You beat yourself up. You feel like you ain't shit because they told you you ain't shit. You feel like you're a horrible person because they told you you was a horrible person. But someone who is a master alchemist can marry a whole narcissist, start a business, get a CPA license, get a doctorate, can do all of that shit because you throwing all that negative shit at me and all I'm doing is alchemizing that shit into my greatest good, y'all. I was born with it, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. That shit's just in me. I could never sit on my ass and not do anything or have anything. So even when I was attached to negative ass people, all I did was took all of that shit you're trying to project or project onto me and made myself better, y'all. People don't like people like that. Because then they look at you like, well, damn, bitch, can't nothing get you down. You right. Because God is on the inside. And as long as God is on the inside, God gonna take whatever shit people trying to throw at you and let you alchemize that shit into a win after a win after a motherfucking win. Hello. And now they looking at you like, damn, that bitch always winning. You right. Because y'all always throwing shit at me. Hello. Ha! So as long as they keep throwing negativity at your ass, God gonna keep boop right back at your ass and make your ass even greater. Maybe they'll learn, y'all, and they'll stop throwing shit at me so I can stop winning. But I'll never stop winning, y'all. Why? Because God is on the inside. Stop playing. Somebody, you are a master alchemist. That's all it is. You take one pentacle and change that shit into 10, y'all. And most people cannot understand how you able to do it. Why? Because you already hurt. Stop fucking playing. Your channel song already hurt. Because you already hurt, queen. Because you already him, king, right? You understand that you are already 144 on the views, y'all. Stop playing. You know you are the chosen. And when you realize that you are already her or already him, you ain't got to become. You live that shit. Stop playing. I ain't trying to become nothing. I live it every day. I live who God called me to be every single day. I ain't trying to do nothing. I am already her. Most people, they don't know. Put that in the comments. I'm already him or I'm already her in the comments. Because you already doing it, y'all. That thing says energy shift radio. All you had to do was shift your energy. Stop playing. All you had to do is remember that you are already her or you are already him. And because of that, can't nobody stop you from who you already are. Stop, y'all. They can't take you back. You already that person, right? So when you realize that, guess what? They mad because they ain't. Hello. And you already are exactly who God said you are. Stop playing. So you done left some people in regret though, y'all. Stop playing. You got people in the 5 of Cups because you had to walk away. Yeah. People try to keep you locked up, y'all. And now they in regret because the trap that they had for you, they probably in that same trap. Y'all stop playing. People in grief and regret because they can no longer stop you from becoming who God says you already are. Hey, love. Right? They cannot stop you from becoming who God already said you are. And people have tried to stop you. They have tried to stop what it is that God has for you. But they can't do it, y'all. Can't nobody do it when you already got it. Right? Stop. You just learning how to protect your happiness. Stop playing it. Somebody defend your peace. 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Protect your happiness. Protect your peace. That's what you're learning, y'all. Somebody, you are learning how to stand up for yourself and protect what it is that God has for you. Protect your peace. Protect who you are becoming is what I'm hearing. Right? You are protecting who you are becoming. Yeah. Somebody, you closing a cycle, and because of that, you finna get a financial windfall. I love it. Ace of Pentacles, the world, y'all. Somebody, you are learning now that all you had to do was protect what it is that you're building. Now that you have learned how to protect it, God can give you the increase, y'all. Somebody, something about to go viral. I got the World Wide Web, something about to go viral. You have completed a cycle that is now walking you straight into your abundant era. Yeah, the tower is behind that, y'all. What's behind that? Yeah, with the 7 of... See, somebody tried to stop your money flow. Like, this is for somebody. Like, somebody tried to create obstacle after obstacle after obstacle when it comes to your money and how it is that you were working and what it is that you desire for yourself. You had to be able to close out a cycle, y'all. Somebody could have been a water sign. Yeah, Ace of Wands is in the reverse. There's a lot of stop-start energy. Yeah, codependency. 9 of Pentacles in reverse as well. Yeah, so somebody, you're realizing what it is that you want. Yeah, stop. The star. You just had to heal it, y'all. Let me cover her up. Right? You just had to look for your healing, y'all. See, a lot of times, as long as people can keep you stuck depending on them, right? Depending on them, then you will never have that experience, that freedom, y'all. Somebody, Brianna, someone's name could be Brianna or Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T. Knight could be somebody's last name. Someone could have went to UCF. I think the UCF is Knight, right? But everything or nothing, y'all. That's your channel song. Everything or nothing. Somebody, you could be born in 78 or 87. Some of you could be a life path 9, right? But you realizing that God says what? It's everything or nothing, right? Everything or nothing. I forgot. Kyra forgot that was your name. Right? So you're realizing that it's everything or nothing, y'all. That's your channel song. Everything or Nothing by Brianna Knight. All right. So what you're realizing is that you want everything or nothing, y'all. That's why this damn Knight of Cups is in reverse. Y'all stop playing. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. You like, either give me everything or nothing, right? You don't want no half offers. You don't want no moodiness. You want something that is for you. Well, God says, guess what? You about to get it. All right, you very close to achieving your goal. Conclusions are within reach. All right, so whatever this is, y'all, yeah, it's about you now deciding where it is that you want to go. Page of Wands. All right, so this is a new direction. Like somebody, you're really beginning to understand the path that God wants you to take for yourself. What is it that you want, y'all? Like a lot of times we are so used to doing what people want us to do, right? Moving in the way that people want us. You're realizing that now this is you and what inspires you, right? What ideas do you have? This could be a childhood dream with this Page of Wands, right? There could have been something that you want to do or be as a child. And now God is saying, look, remember, right, what it is that you wanted for yourself and then allow yourself to move forward in that vision that you have for yourself. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Somebody, you got to look at what you're holding on to, though. What's the 4 of Pentacles? Yeah, 6 of Past in reverse. Somebody, you holding on to your past, and your past is stopping you from being able to make decisions. Yeah, if you just listen. All right, somebody, you don't listen. Damn, your channel song is If You Just Listened by Una Serene. 122 on the comments. All right, 122 could definitely be a synchronicity. God is saying, what you holding on to from your past? It's something that somebody's holding on to. Let me change this. What is this? Somebody, you holding on to something from your past and it's stopping you from moving towards where it is that God wants you to go at this time. You got to release something. Somebody, you ain't listening. It says, if you just listen. So it's something that took place in your life and you over here like, damn, if I would have listened, I wouldn't have been in that spot. All right, God put you there for a reason, though, because you damn sure ain't listening. All right, what happened with this damn Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse? Somebody, you didn't listen, and you went back to something in your past is what I'm hearing. Woo, girl, that thing say death. Yeah, somebody, you got to put an end to something. You're not listening. It's like you keep going back to something that God has delivered you from or taking you out of. And whether this is a person, a place, or a situation, right? Whoever this message is for, God is trying to get you out of your past. Like your past, like somebody you holding on to something either from childhood. This could even be childhood friends, or this could even be a way of thinking, right? But somebody, you got to release it because you holding on to it and it's stopping you from getting where God wants you to go. You got to learn that endings merely bring new beginnings, right? Endings bring new beginnings. And somebody, you desire a new beginning, but you got to release something first. Yeah, it says, if I just listen. So somebody, you got to listen to your own inner guidance. I'm seeing 12 out here as well, right? So you got to listen to that guidance because it's something that God is telling you that you got to release. Yeah, love is in the reverse, y'all. It's not love, y'all. Let me tell you something. When you hold on to lopsided relationships, I don't care if it's your family. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's your grandma. I don't give a fuck who it is, y'all. If the relationship does not give to you in the way that you give to it, you got to let it go, y'all. You got to learn how to listen. And a lot of times we'll have divided loyalty is what I'm hearing. Why am I seeing this deck? Hold on, I'm seeing this deck. A lot of times we'll have divided loyalty and we'll stay loyal, y'all, to people, places, and situations that we should have let go a long time ago. And somebody, it's time for you to listen, right? And it has something to do with someone or something that you feel like love is involved. But stop playing because you exhausted. Y'all, that thing said exhaustion. Somebody, there is a situation, a friendship, or a relationship in your life that is exhausting. It is exhausting. It is depleting you. You are drained. And this has been a long battle. This could definitely be like family, y'all, because I'm getting Six of Cups in reverse is familiar, right? And a lot of times you'll keep people around you just because they're family, but these people are weighing your ass out, y'all. It's exhaustion, depletion, drain. And this has been a long journey. And you're trying to stay because you love it, right? I love them or they love me. But this is confusion, y'all. Like somebody is leading to a lot of confusion in your life, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of you're not clear about this. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And see, a lot of times when you see the good in all things, it does not mean that you also don't. Everything is balanced, y'all. See the good, but see the bad, y'all. And that was me, y'all. As the chosen, we live in this love and light, and you really don't want to see the bad in people. But let's be clear. You got to see the good, and you got to see the bad. And do not sit there and be like, oh, well, make excuses for what people do. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody, you make too many excuses for the people around you, and they are bad, toxic-ass individuals. And they are exhausting you. They are draining you. And all they do is keep up a lot of goddamn confusion. And you stay around these people because you feel like they are family and that you love them or they love you. Love is an action word. Let's be clear. And love is also a choice. You choose who you want to give to. Yeah, because now my damn left eye twitching like crazy. Someone's name could be PJ. Initials could be PJ Morton, right? How Deep Is Your Love is the song, but I feel like you are someone who loves deeply, right? Someone, you could be a musician. I'm seeing an organ. I'm seeing a piano player, right? But you got to walk away, y'all, escaping. You got to move away from this, right? Because a lot of times, let me tell you, you begin to understand that people have blockages and people have things going on with them. Yeah, this could definitely be a karmic masculine situation, definitely a husband. Or some y'all, I got masculine energy, but I got it in the reverse. So somebody, you're learning the lesson between what it is that you want. Someone could be pushing you away, but they could also have their own blockages as well. And because of that, you could absolutely be confused by how they're showing up in this relationship. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Second chances out here, though. Somebody wants, yeah. Okay, somebody, you going to get somebody that comes in that wants to apologize to you. They want a second chance. Like something happened. This person pushed you away, right? It's 12, yeah, 12, y'all. Somebody pushed you away because they had their own internal blockaging. I do have masculine energy here, right? Divine masculine is here, right? But I feel like you are tired. Like somebody is absolutely exhausted by this situation. And now, no, though, somebody wants a second chance. Vegas could be significant. Someone could like to gamble. Maybe you and your person used to go gambling together. I'm seeing dice, right? But somebody, your person wants to confess something. They want to reconcile, but they have to make they got to come clean first. Yeah, and they thinking heavily about it though. I got thinking. I feel like you've been thinking a lot about this person as well. Somebody, you could have red hair. I'm seeing red hair. Right? Fire sign could be significant as well. You miss this person too, though. This missing. It's like the energy is mutual, but somebody has to be able to come clean about why they pushed you away. Yeah, and you know it. Stop playing. Intuition is here, right? So somebody, your intuition has been telling you this already. But let me tell you something, y'all. When you deal with people who push you away, you don't let these people back in your life until they can come forward with an explanation, y'all. Because guess what? All you're going to do is repeat the same cycle. If you let people keep coming back into your life without taking accountability, right? Without offering you any type of communication, all you're doing is repeating the cycle that y'all ass has been in for years, right? Keep letting people come back and forth without an explanation, without an apology, without clarity, y'all. Don't do that. If you want somebody back in your life, they are absolutely welcome, y'all. They are welcome into your life when they bring you clarity and they are honest about why they pushed you away, why they've been avoiding you, and why they blocked you, y'all, because somebody was escaping. They was trying to escape the contract that y'all have together. There's a lot of telepathy between you and this person, but somebody just found out some shocking news. Yeah, somebody was wearing a mask in this relationship because they were conflicted about what it is that they wanted. But somebody has received some type of communication that has now made it very clear about what it is that they want. Someone has been wearing a mask. This is a relationship or a marriage for somebody, but there is something unexpected that is taking place, and now this person is forced to make a decision. This is someone who's been very hot and cold in your energy, but this is also someone who was conflicted in what it is that they truly wanted, is what I'm hearing God say. What is this energy? Someone was very conflicted. Somebody's been drinking too much. I'm saying alcohol. Yeah, somebody needed a better foundation. This is what this is. Someone, you could have children with this person. I'm seeing a child here as well. Someone, you could live near train tracks, all right? Or trains could be significant, right? But somebody wanted to establish a better foundation or better security for themselves. And they had a lot of external influences around them. See, somebody is surrounded by people who push them into making bad choices. JP is out here again, y'all. JP and PJ could be very significant. The first song was by PJ Morton. This one is by JP. So J and P is very significant. It says took a turn. I feel like you and this person's relationship took some type of weird turn. I feel like y'all were doing great together, and then all of a sudden something took place. This had a lot to do with third parties, y'all. This had a lot to do with third parties and external people, where your person was very hot and cold and they pushed you away because of some type of external influences. Oh shit, y'all. Let's go to Intuitive Kev. Woo, no, I don't want Intuitive Kev. I think I want this one. Let's do. All right, what is this confession? What is confession of these third parties? What is this? All right, Aries energy. All right, someone could be an Aries. You or your person, or the person, the external person could be Aries. I got Aries energy. Yeah, exhausted, y'all. I'm talking about it. Your person is exhausted. I feel like both of y'all exhausted, y'all. I can't make it up. Exhaustion is out here twice. So somebody, y'all been going through this shit. I'm talking about drain. I'm talking about absolutely exhausting, y'all. It says feel spiritually and physically exhausted, drained, and fatigued. The weight of being fed up takes a toll, urging you to rest and rejuvenate. All right, I feel like both of y'all are tired. I feel like there's been a lot of external influences on both parts, but somebody finna get karmic justice. Somebody, you got bunny rabbits, right? But the tables have turned, y'all. Those who once held power no longer do. So whoever these third parties is, y'all, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's all I can tell you. Someone's mind is shifting. Right, this is a mind shift that's taking place in somebody's life. Yeah, Joker is here, y'all. Somebody's starting the journey. It says the wanderer leaps into a new beginning, right? This is like the Fool card, right? What you got to realize is that somebody is tired of the external in parties. They tired of the confusion. Like somebody's whole life is just unraveling, and what they want to do is come clean to you and let you know what's been taking place. Somebody wants a new beginning, and they want to restore the joy and the trust in your relationship. I don't know what took place yet, but I got the copycat energy. I feel like somebody came around. See, let me tell you about this copycat energy. When you are the divine, right? Whether you divine, feminine, divine, you the chosen one, shit, right? When you are the chosen one and you come into your person's life, y'all, you will begin to elevate them. They change you, you change them. But there will be people who absolutely come in as copycats, y'all. These are people that see your person change and then they want to pretend like they you, right? They want to mimic you. They want to do things like you. They want to be loving light. Now they grand rising. Now they all of the stuff that you are as the chosen, right? But that's that copycat energy, y'all. And that's when God tests you and your person. It's about discernment, right? Who is the true divine feminine? Who is the true divine masculine, right? So you will always be faced, y'all, with this copycat energy when you're on your healing journey. And that's why we talked about Friday, y'all. Remember, on Friday, we talked about the karmic versus the false twin flame versus the true twin flame, right? You will always get this copycat energy, y'all, and you have to be able to decipher, y'all, or discern who is real and who is fake. God will put people in your life that will mimic the divine feminine or mimic the divine masculine. But these people are karmic and toxic as hell, y'all. And you have to be able to tap in to see, damn, is this a copycat energy or is this the real thing, right? So somebody, you're now beginning to understand that copycat frequency is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And see, a lot of times, let me tell you, y'all, the counterfeit always comes first, y'all. The counterfeit always comes first. That person that you was with for years, you just swore this was your person, child. Y'all was finna be together. Y'all got cheering together, all this. Y'all was high school sweethearts. Y'all was college sweethearts. All of this stuff, y'all. Child, please, them people be karmic as hell, right? You gotta realize, right, that you are a frequency. And not everyone can match your frequency. And when people don't match your frequency, you can tell. Why? Because you can't come up with these people in your life. You always struggling. You always in poverty. You always robbing Peter to pay Paul. You can't get a break for nothing. Why? Because you are attached to a karmic and you are attached to a lesson. And until you learn that lesson and let that shit go, you're going to always be struggling, y'all. You can't come up and level up with a karmic next to you. That's stupid. They're going to do everything in the world to keep your ass stuck. And even if you have some achievements, some goals, you will never meet your maximum potential, which is your highest timeline, the one that God has for you attached to a karmic. You won't. And all you'll do is keep working and working and working. And you're like, damn, I'm making some strides, right? I'm doing some things better, but it'll be a spiral. You'll do good, you'll go back. You'll do good, you'll go back. You'll gain and then you'll lose. You'll gain and then you'll lose. God is saying because you are attached to a copycat, a karmic, and your true divine counterpart, when you come with that person, y'all, that is when the elevation stays. You don't lose anymore. You don't lose anymore. You gain and you keep and you retain, right, the gifts that God has given you. The karmics, y'all, why? Because you got good energy, y'all, regardless, right? If you are the chosen one, you got good energy. So you gonna do good. You gonna get a good job. You gonna get contracts, but it won't be consistent, right? So then you'll be like, damn, sometimes I'm doing good, sometimes I'm doing bad. Let me tell you, at the point you hit rock bottom is when God said, you really ain't listening. So when you really ain't listening, that's when God said, okay, I just got to break your ass all the way down. And that's when you will be forever broken. Forever. Y'all, I'm picturing Love Jones, and he was like, forever is something broken. That's how, yeah, you will forever be broken. And that's when you let God step in and say, oh shit, then let me just go on back out the way, right? Because at this point, you done got broke down. So somebody you or your person somebody fell victim to a copycat spirit is what I'm hearing. Somebody fell victim to a copycat spirit. 1221, y'all. Yeah. 1221 is a mirrored number, and whoever this copycat energy is, though, you or your person has to be able to see what's real, y'all, and what's not. Some things are played out, y'all, and I feel like this is a situation that you found yourself in, or your person many times, y'all. That shit's played out, right? Sometimes you got to realize all you doing is repeating the patterns of your past, y'all. Every relationship that you're in is repeating patterns of your past until you learn the lesson. You're going to keep seeing the same person. You're going to keep getting the same person. You're going to still dating the same person. And all you doing, y'all, is dating different aspects of what? Your mama or your daddy. Stop playing. Any karmic that you date is usually something to do with your damn mama or your daddy. If you with that controlling ass woman and she want to tell you how to do this and how to do that, and she all of this all of the damn time, I bet your mama like that. I bet your mama like that. Stop playing, right? If you want to date this man and he in and out, he come and see you on holidays and all of these good times, but he can't be consistent. I bet your daddy was like that. Your daddy came and visit you on weekends, right? Every other weekend and holidays, right? So now you in this relationship and you get what? Every other weekend and holidays, all you doing is what? Dating your daddy. Stop playing, right? So when you realize that all you do is date your trauma until you learn the lesson, then you heal the lesson. If you want consistency, then stop dating somebody who in and out, because your daddy was in and out, right? If you don't want this bitchy, fussy ass, nagging ass woman, then stop dating your mama, because your mama is a bitchy, fussy, nagging ass woman, right? So when you realize that all you do is date your trauma, then guess what you do? Heal your trauma, right? You heal your trauma. And then you get what? The man you need. Stop playing. Man I Need is your channel song. Thank you, love. Man I Need is your channel song, y'all. That's when you get the man or the woman you need, when you become that. When you become it. I did too, child. Denise, I got I did too. I tell people my first marriage was my daddy, my second marriage was my mama. And then I realized, and it was the broken parts of them, right? And then I realized, the fuck is we doing here, y'all? And that's when you do what? Burn that shit down. Irreconcilable differences, child. You burn it down. You realize, right, that why am I dating the brokenness in the people that were close to me? That's stupid, y'all. And that's when you heal it, y'all. That's when you burn that shit down. And you say, no, what is we doing here? I don't want that. Right? And that's when you take your damn power back, y'all. Why? Because God is giving you spiritual authority and spiritual access. Y'all stop playing. You got the key. You have the key, right? You have the key. You got spiritual access and spiritual authority, y'all. Hey, Key, I see you on, love. You won the other day. Check your invite. Check your DM, all right? Key, K-E-Y. You won on Friday. Check your DM. I sent you a message. All right. So somebody, you got the spiritual access and supreme authority, right? You have it within you. And when you realize that all you do is burn the bridges, y'all, with anyone or anything else, right, that want to play puppet master in your life, y'all. All it is dating the brokenness inside, y'all. And when you realize that it controls you, right? The same way that you were controlled I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I must saw that. It's 1, 12, 24. All right. You realize that these people have become a puppet master in your life. Who became the puppet master, y'all? The brokenness of your childhood, not the person. The person that you date is only a representation of the brokenness of your childhood. So now this puppet master is still you being controlled as a child, right? That person is just showing up because of the unhealed childhood trauma. So now you dating somebody who manipulated you because you were manipulated as a child, right? So whoever you date and you marry is a representation of that brokenness. And now the puppet master is really your childhood trauma. It's not that person, right? You are still being plagued by your trauma, and your trauma becomes your puppet master, which is what controls you. All right. So sometimes you have to realize that a lot of the insecurities, right? Insecurities is here. A lot of the insecurities that we face is because of our own trauma. And that's trauma, y'all, that came from childhood, right? So if you have these certain insecurities that are weighing you down and casting these shadows of doubt and fear, you have to realize that that's actually stopping you from your true potential. Right? It's stopping you from your true potential because all you're doing is holding back because of your insecurities of your childhood. So guess what? You still letting a childhood control you as an adult. That's why you have to hear, y'all. Someone's name is Jade or Nova, right? Jade or Nova. Butterfly is your channel song. All right, Butterfly is about transformation. Someone, you could be 32 years old or 23. I got Capricorn energy here. All right, so what you're realizing is that all of this is about your growth and your potential. This is an ancient spiritual battle, y'all. Let's be clear. We ain't come here just today, right? This is an ancient spiritual battle, y'all, for you to take back control of your life, right? Take back control of your life. It says ancient spiritual battles remind us of the ongoing fight between what, y'all? Good and evil, right? Good and evil, light and dark, right? That's all it is. And it shows that this is a timeless battle, y'all. You have been fighting the battle between your shadow and your light. That's all it is. Is God on the inside or the dark things that you've had to go through? And it's a constant battle. Are you going to live in the light or are you going to live in the shadow? Simple. And it's your choice, y'all. You choose. You either choose to live in the light or you choose to live in the shadow. But it is your choice. And nobody can make that choice for you, y'all. That is you. You wake up every day and you say, okay, I can either be beat down, beat up, think about everything, right? Every reason why I can't be happy today. Or I can make a choice, y'all, a cognizant choice to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going through some stuff. Yeah, my mama wasn't here. Yeah, my daddy wasn't here. Yeah, you admit those things and you move the hell on. You ain't got to have a conversation with people. You ain't got to go have no come to Jesus. Y'all ain't got to go see Ayanla unless y'all want to, right? But let me tell you, if people are not all willing to do the work together, then you wasting your breath, y'all, trying to go to people and heal what? You can't heal something if people don't want to heal it together. You can't be the one that want to heal and nobody else wants to, and then you want to have a come to Jesus divine intervention when people don't want it, y'all. And let's be clear, people who want to heal, they'd have done it by now, just like you did. Stop playing. People who want to heal, y'all, they will heal, right, when they want to. Discord is our community, y'all. So Discord is something kind of like Slack or Teams or, you know, something like that. It's a community where we post stuff, we chat in it. I post daily astrology on Discord. I post Teach Me Tarot lessons on Discord and general guidance. All right, so that's what Discord is. I saw somebody ask about Discord. All right, so if you want to join the community on Discord, right, the link is on my website. You go to the LadyEmpath1111.com and just join us on Discord. You can also join both my YouTube channels as well. Those links are also on the website. All right, so as soon as y'all go to my website, you'll see both my YouTube channels. You can just click and it goes right to my channel. The same thing with Discord. All right, y'all, let me get this final message out and I'm getting ready to get out of here, y'all. All right, so let's go back to our spiritual gifts message. I think I started it and got interrupted, child, anyway. All right, so let's go back to our spiritual gifts message as I end out today, y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. All right, I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of the year. Stay warm, child. It's cold. Stay warm, y'all. It is cold. All right, events coming up, y'all. We got a couple events coming up. We have our next live Lady Collective weekend. All right, now there are some events, y'all, that I speak at. I invite y'all to. There are some events that I host personally. All right, so in May is going to be our next Lady Collective personal event. It's going to be beachside. All right, it's going to be the weekend of May 14th. It's going to kick off on a Thursday in Tampa, Florida. All right, in Tampa, Florida. We're going to kick off on May 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. It's going to be 4 days. It's going to be a beachside retreat. All right, beachside retreat. We're going to do meditation. We're going to do great things. And we're going to shop and have fun, too. Y'all stop playing. Yeah, it's cold. It's even cold here in Florida, y'all. So y'all know when it's cold in Florida that it is absolutely cold. All right, so we do have that coming up in May, y'all. But we also have 2 events in Atlanta. The first weekend in March and the second weekend in March, I will be in Atlanta. We have the Teach Me Tarot class session 1. If you are a newbie and you want to learn how to read tarot, either as a business or for your own personal guidance, that class is this Saturday if you are a newbie. All right, if you are a newbie, your new class is on Saturday. If you are someone who already reads, but you want to get into more reading energy and reading body language, that is session 3. That is going to be February the 28th, I believe. Whatever that Saturday is, the last Saturday in February is for more advanced people. The classes are 111. All right, the classes are 111. Even your workshop, my Twin Flame workshop on February 22nd, that's 111 also. My website has a built-in thing where if you need to split out payments, you can. If you need to break it up into payments. So we got a couple things going on, y'all. So make sure everything is on the website, y'all. Just browse my website. Y'all will see all of the classes, everything on the website, as well as the Discord channel. All right, y'all, let's finish out this spiritual guidance message. All right, I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your weekend. All right, so let's finish out this spiritual guidance message. All right, what else do we need to know? Someone's name is Ann. All right, someone's name could be Ann. All right, somebody, you're experiencing a lot of time travel. It says you're able to open gateways to realms outside of this dimension, and you also have the ability to jump timelines, whether it's back to the past or to the future. You were born with this rare gift and ability. I'm hearing lucid dreaming, right? Somebody, you just be sitting in the bed and you really ain't sleep, but your mind like go and you just be in a whole nother place and you see all of this stuff, y'all. That's what it is. It's called lucid dreaming, where you visualizing into either the future or a place where you've not been. You ain't crazy, child. It's lucid dreaming. You're able to tap into other timelines, even in your dream state, y'all. And you may not always understand what's going on, but you really be there, y'all. Like you really be in whatever these places are. It is time travel. And the thing is, it will come back up when you actually experience it. And that's what deja vu is, y'all. See, a lot of times you're like, damn, deja vu. It's because you have experienced it, y'all. Whether it was in this lifetime or in a lucid dream, you experienced it. And that's why you be like, damn, did I say that before? Have I been here before? Like, what's going on? That's what that is, y'all. The golden frequency. So when you're eating tangerines, your channel song is Tangerine. Somebody eating tangerines, right? It says golden frequency. Golden frequency, gold light waves emanating from a source symbolizing frequency. This is your energy, y'all. Like this is the frequency that you resonate on. And when you realize that we all are a frequency, y'all, and all you doing is tapping into the energy, right? Spiritual gifts are real, y'all. Energetic, no shit, y'all see me, right? It's real. But all it is you tapping into that frequency that elevates the gift, y'all. Whatever your gift is, you just have to tap in. And that really starts with mindfulness, right? Being able to meditate, being able to calm your nervous system, y'all. That's all it is, right? When you're able to calm your nervous system to what I call a lull, right? Then you can hear God, you can see, you do whatever the hell, right? But you got to be able to clear your nervous system, y'all. And most people can't do that. That's why you have mindfulness. That's why you have meditation, y'all. But you got to be able to clear your nervous system. And the way this 3D matrix is, y'all, it keeps you overstimulated. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It keeps you overstimulated. So let me tell you, as long as you keep watching that reality TV shit and everything going on and everything like this in your mind and your nervous system all over the place, child, you be like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck? Right? Then you can't hear from God, y'all. That's all it is. This world keeps your nervous system overstimulated so that you can't listen to God. And that's why you have to practice mindfulness, right? That's why you have to take spiritual baths with meditation music. You got to be able to clear your mind, y'all, because as long as everything be like that, child, you will never be able to tap in, y'all. And that's why the world operates in chaos. As long as people in chaos, child, you ain't gonna never tap into what God's trying to teach you because your mind all over the place, y'all. So somebody, you're learning that for yourself. Yeah, you are a guardian of light. Beautiful. Somebody, you are a guardian of light. This card symbolizes divine protection and guidance. The powerful angel represents a heavenly force watching over, providing strength, and warding off negativity or harm. The sword signifies the power to cut through obstacles and challenges, ensuring a guided and safe path forward. Drawing this card means you are not alone. You are cherished and safeguarded by divine energies, encouraging confidence and peace in your journey. You are a guardian of light, and you are being protected by your guardian of light. Always remember that, y'all. You have divine protection, right? You don't have to be afraid of nothing. Y'all, there ain't shit in this world I'm scared of when I got God on my side. That's why people don't like me. I talk all kind of shit. Why? Because I know I'm protected. Fuck you. Hello, right? You don't care, y'all. When you know that God is protecting you and you look back over your life at all the situations God done spared you from, you become bold in a motherfucker, y'all. And that's why that's all God wants. God wants somebody that's going to be bold and stand up and say it without backing down. I'm bold in my shit. I don't give a fuck. Why? Because God got me here, not a motherfucker. Right? Nobody got me here but God. I got my shit out the mud, and people do not like me because can't nobody take credit for where I'm at today but God. Stop playing. Ain't nobody gave me no loans. Ain't nobody gave me no money. Ain't nobody gave me no handout shit. I couldn't even get good advice. Stop fucking playing, right? So when you realize that you ain't got nobody, you become self-made than a motherfucker with God. I always got to make sure we give a shout out to God because ain't nobody made alone, right? But with God, you become self-made than a motherfucker. And what do? You walk that walk. Stop playing. Why? Because you're an old soul. Stop playing. And all you doing is following your heart's calling. Stop playing. right? You are an old soul, and all you doing is following your heart's calling, y'all. That's all you doing. You realize, right? It says you have been around many lifetimes and have chosen to be reborn, to evolve and carry on your learning journey from where you left your previous lifetime, y'all. Let's be clear. You have lifetimes and lifetimes, but guess what? God says in this lifetime, you gonna be the one to heal it so that you do not have to continue to perpetrate the generational curses of the people before you, y'all. All it is that you wake up in this lifetime and you say, you know what? I'm going to do this journey the way I know to do it. Not the way my mama them told me to do it. Not the way my grandma them told me to do it. Nobody else. You wake up one day and you say, I am going to do what follow my heart's calling. Right? Whatever your heart is calling you to do, you follow. It says your heart knows the way. Trust its calling, for it resonates with the rhythm of your destiny. Right? It resonates, right, with your destiny. And all you doing, y'all, is setting your destiny. What it is that you want to carry forward in this life. Not nobody else. What it is that you want to carry forward in this lifetime. That's your destiny, y'all. That's nobody else's. And you get to choose your destiny. Your destiny ain't got shit to do with your mama them. Your destiny ain't got shit to do with your daddy them. Your destiny is your destiny. Why? Because you are a goddess warrior. Stop playing. Goddess warrior or God warrior, right? You are a warrior. And when you understand that, you have been fighting this thing for lifetimes, y'all. Somebody want to see Avatar? She reminded me of Avatar. Y'all, you got to realize that you are a warrior. You've been doing this shit. Y'all, you was made for it. You were made for it. Do you think that your childhood was as difficult as it was and you survived it without being a warrior? Absolutely, you are a warrior, y'all. You survived the things that you survived because you are a warrior, right? Without your warrior spirit, you wouldn't have even made it to here today, y'all. And it says what? God is here tonight. Stop playing. Your channel song, right? God is here tonight. Right? Disciples of Jesus is the name of the damn group, right? So when you realize that it's with you, right? God is with you. God is within. And all you do is stand up, y'all, as that warrior God or goddess that you are. And you take back your power. All right, somebody, you just taking it back. Someone's name is Keith. All right, I got Keith. I got Robinson. Yeah, you're an indigo child, right? Indigo child. It says it's your mission to access higher wisdom, knowledge, and intelligence. Your assignment is to bring this divine information back down to planet Earth. That is your mission, y'all. All you doing is you listening to God. That's all I do, y'all. I just listen to God and I bring the information here to planet Earth. That's who you are. So let me tell you, if you're a lyricist, if you're a psalmist, if you write music, if you write poetry, your books, your art, your paintwork, your candles, whatever it is, y'all, all you doing is taking the information that God gave you and you are creating something with it. You are bringing that information to earth. Everything that you do is now you're bringing it to earth. It's God's divinity in creation. Right? God's divinity in creation is in your work. So that candle, right? That book, right? Whatever you doing every day, y'all, that is God's creation in the 3D. You doing it every day, y'all. Every day you are channeling whatever it is that God tells you and you bringing it to the earth. Somebody, you're a therapist. I'm saying like a licensed therapist. And all you do is you listening to God and you bringing that information, right, to your patients, to your clients, right? I don't even care if you at the Chick-fil-A. I'm seeing somebody you work for Chick-fil-A. Every time you smile and greet that customer, all you doing is bringing God's divinity down from divine into whoever you're talking to, right? So what you got to realize is that no matter what you're doing, you still are channeling, y'all. You are still listening to God. You smiling at that customer because damn, that customer needs somebody to smile. Wow, why this customer looking so down today? Let me smile, y'all. Really, you are literally listening to God, y'all, and all you doing is bringing that information that God is giving you down to planet Earth and how you show up every day and how you greet people and how you pay for somebody's gas behind you, how you pay for somebody's grocery, how you led to bless people, y'all. That's simply you listening to God and say, you know what, God is leading me to bless this person, so I'm going to do it. That's you listening to God. Yeah, because you're a high priestess. Stop playing. High priestess, y'all. That's your ability, y'all. Literally, that's all the high priest or priestess is. The priest of the Most High, y'all. The priest of the Most High is the high priest or high priestess, y'all. It's crazy. It's simple, right? All that is somebody who is deeply connected to God. And all you're doing knowing is channeling, listening to God, which is your intuition, and then you tell it to others, right? Or you don't. You put it into your artwork, y'all, because not every high priest is like me. Like, not everybody is going to verbally transmit the messages. What you creating is the message, y'all, sometimes. So when you realize that what you're creating is the message, then what you just continue to create. All right, y'all. It says you are a radiant beacon of light and love. Trust that you have the strength within you to rise above any challenge. All right, we're finna get out of here, y'all. Connect with the stars. All right, full moon in Leo. Connect with the stars. Remember that you are the magician of your fate. Clairvoyance, y'all. What is that? Knowing. That's all it is, y'all. Clairvoyance is that inner knowing. It says you possess clear vision and perceiving with the mind's eye. Inner or extended visual capacity. That can include images from past, present, and future. Y'all, it's all clairvoyance. And it's just you tapping into your spiritual gifts. God-given gifts. God-given gifts, y'all. All right, let me get you some angel numbers. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, at 9 a.m. for our Monday morning motivation. All right, I hope you guys be blessed, y'all, regardless of the circumstances. Naomi. All right, someone's name could be Naomi or Sharon. All right, regardless, right? That's your final song, y'all. It says regardless, right? So regardless of the circumstances, be blessed, right? Regardless of the circumstances, be blessed. Know who you are, right? Regardless of the circumstances. Why? Because I am a creator, y'all. I love it. 000 in the chat, y'all. Why? Because I am a creator. We just talked about that, y'all. You are co-creating with God, right? You are co-creating 00. It says you are the one with the creator. You are one with the creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve, right? You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. All right? You are the creator, y'all, and you are one with the creator. Remember that, right? God ain't outside of you. You are one with the creator. And that means you have the ability to create whatever it is you want. Stop playing. You one with God. Stop playing, y'all. 1010. Beautiful. All right, 1010. It says, I am patient. Right? I am patient. All right. It says, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes, y'all, to help you. I am patient. All right. Be patient with yourselves today, y'all. Know and understand that look, ain't nobody had a map. Right? We ain't had no map. We don't understand what it is that we supposed to do. So you have to be patient with yourself. You learning every day. Ain't nobody taught you how to be a parent. You figured it out. Nobody taught you how to do anything. You figured it out. So be patient with yourself as you figure it out. All right? I love it. Number 11. All right, number 11, it says, I am intuitive, right? I am intuitive. All right, it says you have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your, I am intuitive. All right, it says you have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift. And it is, y'all. Don't let people, y'all. That's why so many people stuck on stupid now, because you stop believing and listening to yourself, y'all. You start listening to other people and they got to motivate you and they got to tell you this and they got to do it. No, God gave you every tool you need for guidance, and it comes from within, and it's called your intuition. And as long as you can follow God within and stop looking outside, right, then you can move forward, y'all. So you have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. Hello, right? This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter, right? Your intuition ain't just guiding you, y'all. It guides your kids. It guides your husband. It guides your wife. Your intuition is a guidance for everyone around you. You are that guide, y'all. You are that guide. All right, the last one, beautiful, 111. All right, 111, and your channel song is Sideways. All right, 111, I am creative. Beautiful. All ones and zeros today, y'all. Wow. 11, 10, 10, all of them. I love it. All ones and zeros. What is that? New beginnings, y'all. From an infinite place. New beginnings, y'all, from an infinite place. I love it. All right, 111 is I am creative. It says angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. We just talked about it, y'all. This is a co-creation process. All we doing is working with the divine to create the life that we deserve, the one that you prayed for. Stop playing, right? Prayed for. All you getting right now, y'all, is the life that you prayed for. Shit, don't be mad because I got the life I prayed for. You might need to pray a little harder. Right? Don't be mad at the life that I prayed for. When I get it, you might just need to pray a little harder or believe. Y'all, that's the only difference in the chosen. We pray and then we believe that we can have it, y'all. Most people pray and don't even believe, and that's why they ain't got shit. All right, pray and believe, and you're gonna have exactly what it is that you desire. All right, y'all, love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111. Have an awesome day, y'all. They might call you crazy, child. People might look at you sideways, girl. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Have an amazing day. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Monday Morning Motivation. Have an amazing day, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, love. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, love. JKS, thank you.